Deep fly ball, a drive to center field. That'll get over the head of Robinson and all the way to the fence.
Lorbeck drives the lane, puts it up, right-hand lane, gets it to fall. He'll go to line for one more.
Very nice take by Zach Lorbeck.
Trying to go around to Engel. He stones side.
Point blank on Engel again, and he stops him.
Shotgun snap, Engel looking left, now looking right. Throw far side, throws a fade up for grabs. Hunter Beechler, far side pylon. He comes down with it. Touchdown, Bayport Pirates. Line and ball into left field, and that'll go all the way to the fence. Coming in to score will be Hilbert. Feed it in. Matty Ray, a right-hand lay-in and down.
Great steal by Ray. Jerks with a nice lob over the top.
Four skates to the near side circle, looking for some time. One timer to Martin Suna. Knock off the water bottle. It's a one-timer and a goal, and the Pirates, they extend their lead.
He takes a swing at it. He'll send that one deep to right, and looks like that one's going to be a walk-off grand slam for Joe Byer.
And your state champions.
Your state champion,
your Bayport Pirates.
Swinging a fly ball to center field.
It's over!
And that's it!
The Pirates win it!
Here we go in 2 seconds. Good evening and welcome out to Bayport High School as we get set for the 2025 high school football season, as it will be the Middleton Cardinals and the Bayport Pirates. Great to have you along for the ride. Year number 12 of Voice of BP and the Bayport radio coverage. Great to have you with us. Chris Learman, Mike Frieder, and friend, we are back at it.
Chris, last time we were on, you were crying. State championship game there at the end. You got a little misty. Actually, that was me, but great to be back. Another great season. Should be a great football game tonight. Bayport coming off state championship. So for the first time, we can say that we are defending a state championship in football this year, and we play a very good Middleton Cardinal team. This team plays in the Big 8. They were 5-2 last year. They're looking to contend this year again. Verona and Madison Memorial probably will have something to say about that. But it should be a good football game here from Bayport, and what a run for Bayport last year. Obviously, get in the playoffs and defeat Bradley Tech, and then defeat Sheboygan North, and then all of a sudden play Marquette. And how about Hart Field? Have you seen the videos of them sitting by Ryan Wellnitz right now? And
yeah,
boy,
right
the
next
rain
to Tulsa
down
East.
there. They're not going to play a game there probably all year. But Bayport went into Marquette and beat them. We beat them 35-21. And then there was this feeling like this could be our time. And we just went on a roll. DC Everest the next week, 34-27. And then that state championship game again against Muskego, probably the best half of football I've seen Bayport play in the 30 years I've been here. And so here we are again, back here. Bayport's going to have to overcome some diversity. Aiden Dirksen, arguably the one of the best offensive linemen in the state of Wisconsin, will not play tonight, as I understand it, Chris. And so gives an opportunity for some other kids to step up and get some quality playing time. But Bayport is loaded, no question about it. They worked extremely hard this offseason. They are extremely well coached. So I am jacked. I am ready to go. Here from Bayport High School, Game 1 of the 2025 season.
We have a special student put together video tribute or from the state championship game. So we'll take a break. We'll watch that quickly and then get set for this season in Week 1 here from Bayport High School. You're listening to Bayport Pirate Football.
At Myron Construction, our passionate team members rally together every day to create meaningful connections and capture what truly matters. Within our offices and out on our project sites, Myron's strong culture and core values permeate everything we do and guide our approach to serving our clients, our communities, and each other. Together, we're building excellence.
It's time to call Budget Blinds.
Let us help you with your free in-home consultation and free design services for top quality blinds, draperies, and shutters. Top quality blinds installed in a couple hours.
Now that's easy. Call now.
Hungry? Check out this deal on the best pizza in Wisconsin.
I love this pizza.
And you'll love getting $5 off any Gallagher's Pizza order of 30 or more. Call us for delivery. It's the best way to feed your office for lunch.
When you show a little empathy, you share a little too, until a little becomes a lot. Welcome to Amplify Health. A little empathy changes everything.
This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a #1 draft pick. But these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life.
You're listening to Bayport Pirates Sports on NEW Sports Radio at newsportsradio.com.
Good evening and welcome out to Camp Randall Stadium in Madison as we get the stage set for today's Division I state finals for football, as it will be the Muskego Warriors and the Bayport Pirates.
It does not get much better than this.
Walden with the ball teed up, ready. He runs up and he'll send one away. Far side hash off a hop. It will scoop over Bayport's return man into the end zone, and we will have a touchback. Pirates will get it at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 between the hashes. Split back formation as I hand it off to Moon off the right side. Pushing forward, gets to the 30, bounces it back outside. He cuts it outside the midfield marker, left side 40, 35-30. First touch of the game. Brady Moon is going to go 80 yards to the end.
Holy cow, Chris Learman!
80 yards, touchdown, Bayport Pirates.
No flags, Brady Moon, 80 yards on the first play.
And a receiver way out wide to the right is Torp. From the left hash, Bayport offense on 3rd down, marking 6 to go. Shotgun for Stevens, takes the snap, play action, looking deep, 3-step drop, great protection, throws it over the middle. He's going to get it to Bennett Depler in the seam, and he goes down to the turf to make the grab at the 20-yard line. He just simply ran up the field, a quick out pattern, gets hit as he makes the grab, but Depler comes down with it on the play to make the grab. 13 yards and a first down.
I was at practice Tuesday night, and Coach Jorgensen said you're going to have to be able to throw it in some tight windows against this team, and that, Chris, was a tight window, and Depler got pounded, but Bennett catches it. First down, Pirates.
Right side hash, Bayport has 1st and goal to go, 4-yard line. Torp, the single receiver for the Bayport offense. They're going to go fullback and double tight. Pistol formation. Moon the deep back, 2 yards behind his QB. He'll get the handoff. Trying it up the middle.
Untouched! Touchdown, Brady Moon!
Into the end zone, touchdown, Bayport Pirates. Moon from 4 yards away with 3:19 to play in the first quarter. Pirates on top, 13-0.
Another impressive drive for the Pirates. They've got 80 yards and 70 yards in their first 2 drives. Pirates lead 13-0 here in the first.
There are 2 safeties stacked on top of each other. Stevens will get it up the right sideline. Ball is going to go directionally out of bounds inside the 20, up the sideline. It goes inside the 10, somehow skirts down the sideline, staying in bounds to the 2. Matt Stevens picks up 18 yards as he keeps it in bounds. 3rd and 8. Fake the handoff, trying to go up.
They got a safety!
Safety, Bayport. Max Romanesco on the end around, tackles the ball carrier, trying to go right to left. 16-0 Pirates.
Max Romanesco, he's doing the safety dance. S-S-S-S-A-A-A-F-F-F-F-E-E-E-E-T-T-T-T. Safety dance. Woo! Wow, this is crazy from Camp Randall.
For the Pirates, the long snapper is Henry Atkinson. The holder, Owen Sartorelli. And the hold is down. Kick to the uprights. Right down the pipe. 17, 18, and now 19 points on the board. 19-0 Bayport.
You got to take your points there. I like it.
Warriors, an impressive drive to start. Over 5 minutes off the clock to start the half. They still trailed 19-0, but they're trying to get on the board now. Shaw under center. Dive left side. And the ball is loose on the turf. Labish tried to go left and he coughed it up. Bayport thinks they have it.
They got the football!
It's recovered by the Pirates.
Recover the fumble. The defense comes up big again.
Nemec is going to go wide to the left side, wing to either side. Labish 3 yards behind his QB is Shaw, ducks under center. Big 3rd and 10. Shaw straight drop of 5 yards. Cut route, left side, fired and got by Nemec in the 30, and he's going to make a man miss. Angle to the 20, 15-10, cuts across the field all the way to the end zone. Jackson Nemec, touchdown Warriors.
Just like that, Muskego's on the board to make it 19-6.
T across the back of the line. 3 running backs next to each other, 2-yard splits on them. Shaw under center. Lavish trying the left side, play action to him. Shaw rolling left, pointing for a guy, throwing over the middle. It's going to bounce to a guy in the end zone. They're going to say catch, completion, 2-point conversion, good. It's 19-8. Pistol formation, 2 receivers go left. Torp is the outside receiver. Pull the right side again, give it to Moon, up to 35, left side numbers, jump cut across the 40, 45, and Moon with room in front. Safety gets knocked down. Brady Moon, 20, 15, 10, 5, 67 yards for Brady Moon. Touchdown, Bayport Pirates.
Bayport punches him back. Brady Moon.
Again, Muskego, their standard formation, no wide receivers, end around near side. Give it to Nemec, and he's going to break free inside the 20, outside the numbers 15, 10, untouched on the end around. Nemec to the end zone, 28 yards, touchdown Muskego.
They've gotten the edge on the Pirates in the second half. And
for the Warriors, the snap is down, hold, kick to the uprights, left hook, and it is inside the uprights and good.
What a kick.
We have a 7-point game with 3:59 to play.
We have seen so many good kicks this year.
4th and 1 yard. A first down wins you a state title. A turnover, and it's Muskego ball in Bayport territory, down just 7. 5 down linemen for the Warriors. Do you go on the hard count here and then take a timeout? Nope, they're going to snap it to Stevens. Needs the 41, trying to get the edge. 40, taken down at the 39. He's short of it. Turnover, Warrior football. They ran it, quarterback power sweep right, and he couldn't get back to the line. And now the defense has to make a stop with 1:07 to play. Five-step drop. Shaw looking under pressure. Airs one down the near sideline. Over the top. Coming over. Almost picked off. Tommy Berg had the pick, but his defensive cornerback, Jackson Otradovic, actually knocked it away from the safety, who had it from over the top. An easy pick. Incomplete. Receiver to either side of the line.
You know where they're going.
Shaw underneath center. 3 down linemen. Takes the snap, looking right. He's flushed, and he's going to get hit in the backfield for a sack. Nick Hawker, delayed sack from the senior linebacker. 21 seconds to play. 4th and 30. Bayport's going to back way off.
You still got to get someone over there.
Bayport's going to blitz up the A-gap, flush out Shaw. He's under pressure in the backfield, gets away from one, now going to the far sideline. Turns, squares his shoulders, throws it up short of the yard line again. Yes! Incomplete, no penalty. It's incomplete. Turnover on downs. And
we are 1 knee away from a goal ball.
The Pirates can kneel it out.
Incredible.
Under center goes Stevens. The junior QB takes it from Dirksen.
Yes!
To the right knee and down.
Yes! The Bayport Pirates, your Division I WIA football champions. Unbelievable.
The Pirates hold on. And they get the win. We'll step aside, take a break, and recap this one.
Luxury vinyl floors are waterproof, kid-proof, and pet-proof, so they can stand up to real-life conditions. You'll find the largest selection at Mako's. Do it yourself or trust our guaranteed installation. Mako's, your premier flooring center. Now that's value.
It's time to zip over to Zesty's for a fresh homemade meal. Zesty burgers are fresh, never frozen, 100% beef, grilled to perfection. Zesty's also serving Wisconsin cheese curds, homemade chicken booyah, and featuring the Chicago-style hot dog. Stay for dessert and try some fresh-made frozen custard and cones. Sundays, shakes, or scrambles. Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill, locally owned and operated for more than 35 years with locations open in Alloway and Howard. Visit Facebook for Flavor of the Day.
Thanks, Mom! A little empathy means that no matter how you feel, you never feel alone. Welcome to Amplify Health. A little empathy changes everything.
Townline Pub and Grill. Looking for a place to grab some food? Stop at Townline. Taste the mouth-watering burgers, gourmet pizza, and endless appetizers, offering a casual atmosphere and a lively feel. Why not stop in on the way to the game? Grab a bite to eat after the game, too. A night out, a group gathering after a sporting event, or even a birthday. We want to thank you for your patronage. Townline, where the people come for the food and stay for the fun.
At Nicolay Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicolaybank.com. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Hey, let's be honest. You know how it is. If you're a sports fan, there is no such thing as too much sports information. Well, that's just one of the reasons to follow Voice of BP on Twitter. We're talking live tweeting every Bayport broadcast. And don't stop there. Like us on Facebook, because when it comes to Pirate sports, the more ways to get it, the better.
Next to Troy, poor guy. Welcome back to Bayport High School as we get set here for week one of the high school football season. Great to have you along with us. And it is the start of the 2025 fall season. And I don't know that I was necessarily ready for it. But then we get to this morning and you wake up early, you get amped, and you're ready to go.
Yeah, I woke up at about 1 o'clock in the morning and had to correct Otis Chambers, legendary athletic director here at Bayport, who said he couldn't wait till Friday night to tune in. I said, Otis, the game's today. So 1 o'clock this morning, I text Otis back. So he's listening out there. Hopefully, if you are listening out there, tweet the booth at Mike Frieder 30.
Yes.
New Twitter X handle that the district has decided to take my other account that I was so proud of, but all is good. So, or text me. We'll give you a shout out. Should be a great game here. Bayport versus Middleton. Middleton is going to leave the field here for a while and get ready as Bayport goes through the motions here in regards to having about a little over 10 minutes till national anthem, starting lineups, and your kickoff.
You look at these two football teams, two of the 10 largest high schools in the state of Wisconsin in Division I, and two teams that are two of the better teams across the state of Wisconsin. Middleton, largest enrollment throughout the state, as they have over 2,400 students. Bayport just shy of 2,000. And they've met the first week here in non-conference since they went to the 7 conference games in non-conference in weeks 1 and 2, including last year's matchup where the Pirates came away with a win of 37-28, outscoring Middleton 16-0 in the fourth quarter. Matt Stevens was the first career start as a junior where he was 16 of 23 passing, 219 yards, 3 touchdowns, also had a touchdown on the ground. Anthony Lefebvre was your starting tailback. He went for 111 yards and a touchdown on 21 rushes. Sawyer Torp hauled in 2 touchdowns. The Pirates defense hit 3 sacks and forced a fumble behind Tommy Berg. They'll be chasing around the same quarterback. Remember, the Cardinals came into that one, Mike, kind of unsure of which quarterback they would go with. They ended up settling on Joey Pasaglia, and he threw 280 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, he winged it around pretty well that night, and Bayport, I think, looks to go after him tonight. Bayport really talented on defense, very fast on defense, too. And I think you're going to see the Pirates try to put as much pressure as they can on Pasaglia tonight, and so it should be a great one. Middleton makes the travels here just outside of Madison, and they were here earlier. The JV game and a freshman game before this. That's kind of rare, Chris. Usually don't see that on the same night. Bayport victorious in both the freshman game and the JV game, and we hope the same will hold true tonight. But Middleton comes off a good season. They were third, like I said before. However, they got beat by Waunakee in the second level of the playoffs last year. And this year they're looking at making probably a bigger run in the playoffs. However, Verona will probably be in their way, as they're probably predicted to win that conference that they are currently in. But just great to be back. Cheerleaders are out there doing a great job. Dance teams out there. The crowd's rolling in here. It's beach night, I think, at Bayport. The weather's beautiful. I see the Jorgensen family's in the house. Drew's over there in his familiar spot. Drew, now the basketball coach, head basketball coach. So congratulations to him and his dad, Steven, sitting to the right of me, and Steve, the head coach, and Matt. So it's the Jorgensen crew back in their familiar place, and so it should be a great game tonight, Chris.
We'll step aside, take a break as we continue the pregame show. We get you set for kickoff here from Bayport High School. Week 1 of the season on a Thursday night. Listening to Bayport Pirate Football.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
At Parker John's, we do barbecue the right way, from tender pulled pork to slow smoked brisket.
That's what I'm talking about.
Not in the mood for barbecue? Our Stonefire pizzas are baked to perfection. Looking to wet your whistle? We've got great craft beers, signature cocktails, and loaded Bloody Marys. Parker John's is a family-friendly place to have a smoking good time. So whether you're here for all-you-can-eat nights or just a great meal, we're bringing the smoking good flavor 7 days a week. Come on down, we can't wait to have you.
Parker John's.
I'm a people person. I'm a movie buff.
I'm a data wizard.
It's time to thrive in a career you love and soar higher with NWTC, where you can excel in a flexible, career-focused program that fits you, what you enjoy doing, and how you want to learn. Whether that's in person or online, it all starts at NWTC. Soar higher with us.
Are you stuck trying to give your home a modern look?
Then it's time to call Budget Blinds. We come over with our free in-home consultation and free design services for top quality blinds, draperies, and shutters. You pick what you want, we measure, and you get the quote before we leave.
And we feature lifetime warranties and an exclusive, no questions asked assurance program. Top quality blinds installed in a couple hours.
Now that's easy. Call now.
Do you have any questions or comments? Get involved with the game. Tweet your questions and send your comments to Bayport Radio on Twitter at Voice of BP.
Tonight's Bayport football broadcast is proudly supported by Zesty's Frozen Custard Grill, the finest frozen custard in town, by Amplify Health, by Bellintown Title Sports Medicine and Orthopedics, Townline Pub and Grill, by Budget Blinds of Howard and Crivets, Byron Construction Building Excellence, Northeast Wisconsin Technical College, by Mockles Floor Covering Center, Greg Young Automotive of Abrams, by Gallagher's Pizza, AD Images, by Kim's Ace Hardware, the Clubhouse Indoor Golf, Parker John's Barbecue and Pizza, Bayport Booster Club, and by members of the NEW Sports Radio Broadcasters Club. Great to have you with us here on a Thursday evening for the season opener around the state. A couple games in Milwaukee that started at 4:30 tonight, but otherwise sort of kicking off the high school football season with the matchup that we have here tonight. And
some FRCC teams in action tonight also, Chris. Green Bay Southwest at Appleton East, Manitowoc taking on De Pere. And, of course, tonight, Middleton at Bayport. Tomorrow night, Preble at Oshkosh West. Oshkosh North at Ashwaubenon. Pulaski at Oconomowoc. That should be a good one. Appleton West at Green Bay. East and West De Pere at Hortonville. So week 1 of the high school football schedule, and the goal to win a gold ball. We talked about that last year. Bayport victorious in doing that for the first time in school history. Now looking to go back-to-back as both teams now line up on the sidelines. Good numbers for both of these teams. Great to see. Dance team, cheer team, big crowd. Middleton's group in the sun over there. So that'll go down in a little while, and we're ready for the national anthem introductions and the first kickoff here within the next 5 minutes.
This contest features the designating Middleton Cardinals and your reigning defending state champion, Bayport Pirates.
National anthem's going to be sung by Clyde Schutte and his group that does an outstanding job. Clyde, one of the biggest Pirate fans I've run across in my 30 years here at Bayport High School. And now the singing of our national anthem here from Bayport High School.
Singing the Star Spangled Banner is world-renowned barbershop quartet, the Fishermen.
From Bayport High School, we get set for the high school football season, and we bring you tonight's officiating lineup presented by Zesty's Frozen Custom Grill. Zesty's throwing up a full food and frozen custom menu across from Bayport High School at 2639 Lineville Road. Today's flavor of the day, caramel fudge brownie. Stop in on your Friday, get mint, Mackinac Island fudge. Zesty's Frozen Custom Grill, the finest frozen custard in town. And tonight's officials are registered by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association. Their experience and integrity qualify them to enforce the rules of the game. Are you looking to stay in the game? Without officials, we do not have games. Become an official today. Reach out to your athletic director or to the WIAA at wiaawi.org.
Speaking of officials, we're going to have Tom Senecal on at halftime. Tom, legendary official in Wisconsin. We'll talk a little bit about his journey. 35 years of officiating for Tom. Numerous state tournament appearances. But tonight, it's Jeff Welk, 25 years from Three Lakes. Joe Wakmonski, 10 years from Lineander. Stephen Vandervest, 25 years from Linebander. Scott Spencer, 25 years from Lake Tomahawk. And Alexander Bonds, 10 years from Rhinelander. We thank you for your service over the years, and especially tonight. Without the officials, Chris, there wouldn't be a game. Shout out to James Radish, listening in out there, wishing us the best of luck this season. Tweet the booth, text us. Be happy to give you a shout out. My daughter-in-law to be, Jenna Seiler in Chicago, wearing the T-shirt, Chris, the Bayport Radio T-shirt. She's sporting that. Just got a
what an off season for you.
Yeah, exciting times, that's for sure. So Jenna and Brett listening in from downtown Chicago. Jenna, a lawyer, downtown Chicago. Brett teaching high school at Westinghouse Prep. Brett was at Verona, so has a little bit of knowledge of this Middleton football team through his time at Verona. Expects a good game here tonight. So the T-shirts, they're a big hit, Chris. Ryan Wellnut sitting to our left helping out, wearing his T-shirt also.
As always, feel free to tweet the booth at Voice of BP, at Mike Frieder 30, as Mike had they stole his handle from him. We also added Instagram at Voice of BP. I'm not a big IG guy, but we just started it.
I'm not either. I started my Instagram account, same one, Mike Frieder 30, but I'm struggling with the old Instagram thing.
Yeah, I'm not.
There's a lot of stuff
or on
on there
Facebook at Bayport Radio. But if you want to text Mike or myself, if you have our number, we'd love to get a message from you, such as if the Schluter family is watching from back at home on the other side of Green Bay. Late night for the Schluter kiddos.
So it looks like Bayport, not sure if they've won the toss and deferred. Because in our 12 years, Chris, we've never seen a coin flip. It's something that we're known for.
No, actually, I thought that's why we brought Senecal up with us.
Yeah, Tom didn't see it. What a job by Clyde Schutte and his group singing a national anthem tonight. Like I said, Aiden Dirksen will not be playing tonight. The big offensive lineman who's going to attend University of Wisconsin next year has a calf injury tonight, kind of precautionary, I think. Early on in the season, and you want to make sure you're healthy at the end, Chris, and at the beginning. So, both to get this 2025 season underway.
Takes a lot of moving parts to make these happen. Ryan Wellnitz, produce and engineer with us this evening. Connor Olson down on the field. Ball is teed up. Beckett Corton with a new number. Not 23, he is 10. As he kicked a field goal in that state championship win.
We'll see Beckett at receiver tonight, too. So he'll step up in that position as the season goes on.
The run up, the swing of the right leg, end over end kick. And back to his own 2-yard line for Middleton will be Elijah Jackson, and he'll try the right side, gets up near the 20-yard line. It'll be Middleton football, 7 seconds gone by. We welcome you in here. Great to have you along. Friends, family, alumni from Middleton, from Bayport, football fans across the state, no matter what. We welcome in Bayport alum Race Archibald, watching in from Boise.
Great to have everybody in there listening. Bayport, nice job there on the first special teams play of the year. Coach Jurgensen jacked up already on the sidelines.
4 wide receivers as Jackson goes in motion, and Pasaglia is going to try to pull it down, goes right side, and the quarterback's going to rush outside the numbers and get ushered out of bounds after a gain of 7 yards on the first snap of the season.
That looked like a design run there, Chris. Bayport's going to bring it. They talked about it before. Listen to the pregame, and they're going to put the pressure on Pasaglio as this game goes on. And this is a kid who looks the part, 6'4", and big-bodied quarterback, much like Matt Stevens.
3 wide receivers to the left. Now bring a man in motion behind again. Pressure off the edges. Pasaglia is going to throw it up the far side, and it may have been deflected on the right side of the line because it came up woefully short of the intended receiver. Brings up 3rd and 3 on the game's opening set of downs.
Big play here early on. Pirates trying to get a 3 and out. Shane Rickel listening in, math teacher extraordinaire at Bayport. Glad to have him on board tonight.
2 down linemen for the Pirates. 3 standing on the right side of the defensive line, 1 on the left. Pasaglia looking over the defense. 2 receivers left, also 2 to the right side. Joey goes back to his pistol formation as tailback Jackson a couple yards behind him. Snap is high, looking left, pulls it down, almost lurks as a quarterback draw, and he's got nobody in front of him into Bayport territory. Pasaglia inside the 30, angling left, 15-10. Pasaglia down about the 5-yard line as he scrambles 68 yards, 1st and goal Middleton.
That was Bayport bringing everybody, like we talked about. Nobody in the middle of the field. Pasaglio simply took off and got caught at the end there. That was going to be 6. And Middleton with a good start here on their first drive.
I want to welcome in our friends tonight, Calvin, Caden, and Olivia, the Lardnois Munchkins. Watch it along.
Good to have everybody out there tonight. Beautiful night here from Swamico, Wisconsin.
First and goal from the left hash. Middleton on the move here in the game's opening possession. Pisaglia just scrambled 68 yards. And he's going to hand it off the left side. Jackson crashes to the goal line. Touchdown, Middleton Cardinals.
So not to start, the Pirates wanted. Gave up that big play to Pisaglia, and the next play they score a touchdown. Middleton now leads 6-0. Not even a minute into this game. Still trying to work out the production issues here.
Kick through the uprights. It is good. 52 seconds time of possession. 5 yards for Jackson, set up by the 68-yard draw.
Yeah, just a busted play there. We said Bayport was going to bring the house, and they did. They brought everybody off the edge and nobody in the middle of the field there. I would assume some type of busted coverage there, but...
Well, I think if you're blitzing that many, you don't have
you're
much
hoping
in the
to
middle.
get to them. Didn't really blitz up the middle, though, on that play. Kind of blitzed the edges. Bayport with only 2 down linemen. Everybody else standing up on that last series. You saw that from them last year also in the state championship game.
Ben Otto says he welcomes back the Golden Voices again for another year.
Where are they?
They just sang the national anthem.
They did. Clyde Schutte and his group.
Scott Vinci is down there, one of our good friends. He's been chomping at the bit to get back to the season. We can welcome in the Magnans. Steve sends in a note that they are following along. School nutrition extraordinaire for the Howard Suamico School District.
Yes, he is. Coach T down there taking down the helmet.
Oh, sure.
Guy does everything, doesn't he?
There's a game going on, and he's doing
was here
duties.
At 7 this morning, getting the field ready. Coach Nelson going over the defensive scheme there with the Pirates after that breakdown on the first drive.
Kickoff will be taken for the Pirates inside their 5. Return across the 25, but a flag will likely bring this one back as Brady Moon was the return man on the play. Bayport's going to take over regardless of the position. 10:56 here in the game's
We're going to get a holding call
quarter
on Bayport. So Bayport try to answer, and they'll have to do it from deep inside their territory as the officials step that one off, and it'll be 1st and 10. We'll call it the 11-yard line.
Pirates come out the 11-yard line. We'll mark it, Mike.
I like that call, Chris.
Matt Stevens with a man in motion. Jet sweep pass. They get it to Moon with a blocker in front of him. Cuts him off, actually.
Went short side there.
Gained 5 yards.
Brady just ran out of real estate there as a good gain of 5 yards. That's a completion in the books, Chris. I always question that, but doesn't matter what I question.
So they mark it a gain of 5 for Moon, who went for 241 in the state championship game for the Pirates. He's 2 yards behind his QB, his more customary spot, and he will put his hand in the dirt to stay up after he gets upended by a defensive back. Picks up about 4 yards to bring up 3rd and 1 to go.
Yeah, Brady Moon, what a season he had as the season went on last year for the Pirates. And as good of a football player, even a better kid. Great student, one of the nicest young people you can meet. And so proud of him on and off the field.
Pirates needing yard. I assume quarterback blast, but they bring Moon in motion. Nope, they'll get a jet sweep pass to him, and he's going to cut it up. Gets to the 21. That's the yard line to gain. Maybe to the 22. Pirates will convert nonetheless. They have their first down of the year.
Brock Goffier in there on that play at fullback.
Now we got to get used to these numbers. New numbers.
Yeah,
Players
Brock,
change
Brock
numbers.
wearing 0. Not
He
used
was
to that
14 a year ago.
Watch Pirates go up top here.
Receiver left, receiver right. Sortorelli as well as Corton, the 2 wide receivers. As shotgun goes, as Stevens going to roll out, throw it on the flat, and they're going to get it to Moon, trying to get it to him any way possible. And he will get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a reception, no yards, but it is a reception nonetheless. 2nd and 10. They have the member of the Senecal fan club tuned in tonight.
Gary Sievert. Big fan of Tom Senecal, waiting to hear that interview. Gary, longtime teacher at Bayport, also longtime official and the commissioner of the FRCC, along with other places. Gary, just a super person, and glad he's listening tonight.
Play action, Stevens. He's got deep pressure, throws one near side, tipped into the air. As great pursuit off the edge from Middleton's Reed Falk.
Yeah, that's the second time Reed Falk has gotten in there. Now it's 3rd and long. Pirates in a difficult situation here. Not the way they thought the first 3 minutes of this football game would go, but a lot of time left here tonight. Glad you're listening in. Tweet the booth. Text us. Great to be back.
Looking for a bubble screen inside. They're going to get to Courtney. He's got to cross the 25, 30. Blockers outside the numbers. Cuts it back at the 40, 45. Beckett into Middleton territory. Pirates, another 3rd down conversion on 3rd and long. The tunnel screen off the right side. That'll pick up a Bayport 1st down.
That was a great play right there. You could see it develop right in front of us, and we're wondering who's going to step up at that wide receiver position, and Beckett Corton did. He's not only a kicker, but he's a threat on the outside. Big 1st down for the Pirates early on in this game.
34-yard reception for Corton.
Brady Suda comes out of the game. Brady playing tight end. Ethan Orlando, now the junior wideout. Big things expected out of Ethan also this year.
Moving the tailback again. 3 wide receivers. A fullback to the right side goes Cash Ebling. As Stevens in the play action looking deep. Steps up in the pocket, now pulls it down. He's going to get to the 40. Stiff arms a man, gets drugged down, but not before he gets to about the 38-yard line for the big senior quarterback. Picks up a nice gain of 5, mark it a gain of 6. It's 2nd and 4.
Wideout ran right into the defensive back there from Middleton. No call on the play. It's not a penalty because the ref didn't call it, Chris. So Bayport mounting a drive here on their first possession, trying to tie it up here in the first quarter.
Trying to answer what we had from Middleton's 52-second drive on the opening possession. 2 receivers right.
Down there seems a little bit confused about the formation.
Speed option right. Stevens pitches it late, gets to Mooney. He's got downhill and room to run. Outside to 3rd, and he'll go out of bounds. Minimal contact is chasing him wide. Will be Peters Static. But not before Brady gets down to about the 27-yard line, mark of the 26, and it's a Bayport 1st down after a gain of 12.
Great job there by Stevens. Is just simply outnumbered them on this side of the field. And Pirates in business now, like you said, Chris, on the 26-yard line of Middleton.
Right side hash for the Pirates, nearing the red zone. We're on in Spartanburg, South Carolina, and wearing his Voice of BP shirt, it's Jason Ripley.
Jason moved, didn't he?
He did. Right side with Moon. Untouched until he gets inside the 20. And he tries to tightrope the sideline for an additional 4 or 5 yards.
Well, Coach Jorgensen said you might see a lot of Brady Moon tonight. And guess what? We're seeing a lot of Brady Moon tonight.
Connor's going to try to get down at the back of the end zone as the Pirates 1st and 10 from the 11.
Connor Olson managing the football team, but also doing a little extra things.
Two receivers right as Stevens takes a snap, hand it off. Right side, power to the 5. Moon carrying a guy down to about the 3. And he's taken down out of bounds. Mark at the 2-yard line. Nope, they'll put it at the 3. Gain of 8. It's second down.
So Bayport, big third down play early on in this one when Corton caught the ball over the middle and turned it into a big play. And still the Pirates now trying to punch it in here on their first drive of the 2025 campaign. Like Matt Stevens here keeping this one, Chris.
Tight right is the wide receiver. Double fullbacks to the left side is Moon's going to get the handoff, trying up the gut, gets to the 1, push from behind, help from his line, to the goal line, touchdown, Bayport Pirates.
And the Pirates answer. Now Corton to come in to try to tie it up at 7. Back at Corton, we're number 10. What did you wear last year, Chris?
23.
Ethan Orlando will be your holder. I think Drew LeClaire, your long snapper, Chris.
Oh, is that accurate? I don't know.
What a job up there by Weinberg, LeClaire, Atkinson, Fontaine. Dirksen not in there right now.
Weinberg, the final push to get his tailback across the line to gain. There's a kick to the uprights, and we are knotted at 7 with 7:21 to play here in quarter number 1. Howdy, boys, on the deck at the Weber residence.
John Weber listening in. Coach W. Coach Webbs says 12 years seems like yesterday. I agree. Was fortunate enough to hire Chris's wife, Whitney Barnes, as an ag teacher 13 years ago, Chris? Is he your 13th year?
This is entering year 12. We
started year 12.
Started the broadcast when she started the teaching here.
Chris came and met with me as a principal and said he'd like to do games on the internet. That time was just audio. And he said, but I need someone to do like the first game with me. And I said, I'd be happy to do it. And here I am.
You said, I'll do the first few until we find somebody.
We haven't found anybody yet.
Nope. Welcome in JJ Turf, watching from Colorado.
I always wanted to keep that map, and try to check them off each game where people are all listening from.
Well, now you have a little more downtime.
Good
when
point,
you go
Chris.
back and listen, you could mark them off.
I could, and then maybe post something on my Twitter account. X.
At Mike Frieder 30. Due to the
Another
thievery.
shameless plug.
Jackson will take it from the 4-yard line. He's got to head his team to the 20, cuts through 25 and backpedaling as he gets tripped up, finally up to the 29-yard line. And it will be Middleton to come out with 7:15 to play here in the opening quarter. Great to have everybody with us. Thank you for your service. Mason Clark is tuning in from Okinawa, Japan.
Mason, a great player for us, defensive back, great kid. Thank you for your service, Mason Clark. Abby Bookinger, I think, is listening in tonight. Abby had a little health setback and is on the mend, and she'll be a senior this year. Want to give her a shout-out. Probably the best athlete in the Bookinger family, I would have to say that. Chris, would you agree?
Yes, and as
probably Blake would be right up there, so is Lisa.
Big of a Pirate fan as there is in the senior class.
Outstanding young lady, so we wish her the best. Hopefully Craig, Lisa, Blake, and Abby are all listening in today.
Year 12, we are back. Chris and Mike, voice of BP.
We got the camera on us now,
We were on for a little bit.
We better be careful.
The ratings are plummeting. Steven Sumeyer is watching from home, 25th year as Bayport fans.
They're about a driver 3 wood away from here. Well, you got to hit it straight, though, Chris.
I was saying, which way am I hitting it?
Yeah. For those of you that have watched Chris play golf, he scores his game by how many balls he loses.
Yeah.
So he's -8, I heard.
I was only -3 on Tuesday.
Wow, good score for you.
5 wide, and Jackson again behind Pasaglia. He had a 68-yard scamper, now a swing pass with a blocker in front, and Jackson is going to take some contact, but not before he gets to the 40-yard line, and it's an easy 10 yards. Middleton wants to spread you out, get you all over.
Jackson 6'3", 205. He's a senior. He's a big kid coming around the corner.
Owen Slack, Bayport alum, watching in. Pasaglia, 3-step drop, pressure from behind, airs one down the near sideline, throws it just out of reach. Nice coverage, tight man-to-man by Jackson Otradovic.
Got the cameraman in the ankle there. Scott Vinci could have stepped in and caught that one. Instead, he was backing up quicker than a defensive back in the NFL.
The Van Conishers listening in from Louisville, Kentucky. Four wide once again. Pasaglia takes the snap, pulls it, and he's going to try to get wide. Looking, picks up a great block on the edge. Joey's trying to get now on the sideline. Up across the 45, a block from Jackson Guerrero. The 6'1 senior allows to spring him for a couple. Going to mark him down at the 43 where he stepped out of bounds.
So big play here again. Last time Middleton faced a third down play, 65 yards down to about the 5-yard line. Bayport trying to get the stop here. Will they bring it? Will they bring everybody? Does not appear that way.
3rd and 7. It looks like man coverage across the board. No high safeties for the Pirate defense. Shotgun for Pasaglia. He is 5 yards behind his center, takes the snap, pressures off the right side, step, a jump throw, throws in the flat, and Jordy Walker's going to wrap around the waist of the receiver Jackson. The 6'3 senior tries to back him closer. 4th and 3 in decision time with 6:40 and ticking here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, look at the hard count right here. Early on in the season, early on in the game, people excited, so wouldn't be surprised to see Middleton try to draw the Pirates off right here. Pretty clean game up to this point. One penalty so far, and that was on the Pirates.
On the kick return?
On the opening kickoff. So if you're the Pirates, you're playing the old Pop Warner, watch the ball. Watch the ball.
Do you think they listen?
No.
Did they back then?
No, they were 8 back then, and they're 17 and 18 now, and it's probably still a struggle.
Guerrero is the punter, and there is a flag thrown at the back judge. Delay of game.
So that makes it 3rd and 8, which now all of a sudden means a 5-yard penalty jumping off sides doesn't cost you. Brady Moon, electric. First punt of the season right here.
Snap, Guerrero moving to the right. He's running, and he's going to get one away up the far side hash marks. And Moon will just let it bounce inside the 20, 15-10. Another roll inside the 5, and it'll be Pirate football all the way at the 4-yard line, where Bayport offense will come with 5:47. Middleton scores, and then Bayport scores. Middleton punts, Bayport football. The Hmeleskis watching along with us. Also, Rich and Mag are listening from the comfy confines of their couch.
It's a good place to be. You know, the couch, listening to us, watching the game. A little rugby punt there by Middleton.
Get a little worried, right? Is he going to run it? Is he going to throw it? Is he going to punt it?
He punted it.
In the middle, the ball carry, a little rugby scrum, pushing inside.
I'm not sure who that was carrying the football there. I think it was Brady Moon again.
I think it was Moon. I assume that it's Moon almost every time.
Pirates trying to reverse this field position. Brock Gauthier coming down to have the trainer look at his hand, it looks like.
Stevens going to hand it off to Moon again, trying the left side. And he'll get up to about the 14, almost 15-yard line. That's enough to move the sticks in 2 plays as we duck under 5 minutes to play here in quarter number 1. The Zons are watching from Tampa Bay. Joe Dale is watching from Shawano. John Creasher, Ron Anderkay, Bob Scott is with us. Megan Wasnig, Shelly Elke, and a host of others. We'll get to you as the night moves along. Boy, the IT department is all about this game tonight. We had the Lardnoys, Hemaleski's, Tammy Calhoun doesn't miss a game. As there's a miscommunication in the backfield, and Stevens will gain a yard.
Yeah, Matt fumbled that snap a little bit. Looks like he was going to hand it off. Then had no choice but to eat that one and get what he could.
I don't think pigskin tastes very good.
Second down and 9 from the 15-yard line.
Two receivers the right side. Moon to the right side of his quarterback, Stevens. Matty Ice, play action, looking in the flat. Airs one out near side, and the grab is going to be made by Sartorelli. No, Chase.
No, that's
the Owen Sartorelli.
Owen Sartorelli looking for big things out of Owen, too. Cash Ebeling getting the start at fullback tonight, the sophomore. So Sartorelli with a big play. Beckett Corton with a big play. Ethan Orlando now checks into the game. Pirates now out of the shadows of their own end zone. A little play to work here.
1st and 10 in the shotgun. Hand it to Moon. Hesitant off the right side. And Brady breaking a tackle. Powering forward to the 36. A gain of about 7 yards.
Brady makes 2 yards into 7 yards. Pirates now dominating the time of possession.
Second down and 4 from the 35.
Typically what happens when you give up a long 68-yard play. Stretch right with Moon. He's going to cut back across the 40.
Brady doesn't run out of bounds much, does he, Chris?
No.
You're going to step in there. He's going to make sure you know that he's around. 1st down again for the Pirates.
Gotten a lot stronger since last season. Missed all of wrestling year. Didn't wrestle a single match with a back issue.
Estelle Finland listening in.
It's your neighbor.
From Kansas. He's down there. Went down there a few weeks ago. Talked to her dad today. Outstanding kid.
Speed option left, and Stevens going to hold it. Now pitch it real late back to Moon. Great blocking in front, led by Cash Ebeling. And Moon gets credit for the first 7 yards that Stevens picked up before he was even pitching it.
Unique play there. Great play by Stevens. Heads up. Pirates moving the football. Still, at Kansas. Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Carrie Onda listening in. You're right. I've been waiting for this all summer, Carrie. And here we are on this beautiful night from Swamico. Kathy Bennett and Ben cuddling up.
They're up in Eagle River. They are home. Stevens on 1st and 10 play action, looking deep. He's got a man deep behind the defense in the end zone, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. And Orlando just couldn't haul it in.
Ethan Orlando open on that one. He'll get another chance. Craig Buckinger. Mentioned Abby before. Listening in also. He says, go Pirates. That ball perfectly thrown by Matt Stevens. And Ethan wants that one back. He'll be okay. 2nd and 10 now.
Second possession of offense for the Pirates. 2:29 to play before the end of the quarter. Stevens gets a rush from the edge, and it's going to pitch it to Moon with the right hand. Brady spins inside the 30, and he's taken down to the turf at the 29-yard line. Pickup of 13. It's a 1st down.
That option play has been really successful for the Pirates here, and that's not easy to do. And you saw Matt Stevens now pitch the ball with both hands, once to the left, couple times to the right, and so He's an athlete, obviously, and Brady Moon, a lot of space in front of him.
Moon again the right side. Great blocking in front. Tripped up by the defensive rusher, Reed Falk. I'd have to assume that's Bryce's brother, running back from Middleton's past seasons. And off Moon again in the middle, and well, he's going to sleep well, and we're only in the first quarter. He's down to the 20.
The question is, who comes in for Brady Moon? Because right now, does he have 10 touches in the quarter? Orlando's going to come back in. Look for him again, as he was wide open on the last series.
Bring a man in motion, and there will be a flag to fly on the Bayport offense with 57 seconds left. We can give a shout-out to the Pirates that moved to Bayport North from the football team a year ago, right? All up in Marquette at Northern Michigan University.
Sawyer Torp's up there, Bennett Deppler, Nick Hawker listening in from Marquette, Michigan. There's three pretty good players.
3 state champions.
Great kids, too. Glad they're listening in tonight.
Receiver to either side of this. Bring a man in motion. They're going to try to Moon up the middle. And he'll get back to about the original line before the penalty. 4th and 1 yard, and with 33 seconds left in the quarter, I
haven't seen Matt Stevens carry it much here. It has been Brady Moon left, Brady Moon right, Brady Moon up the middle.
Well, the hope is you play 14 weeks, right?
That is the hope. The Moon's not even out yet.
Fourth and a yard. They're going to give it to Moon off the right side. He needs the 19. He gets the 19 on the near side. And Moon down to the 12. 1st and 10. Coach Nelson's parents are watching from Darboy. His mom, Janelle, as we'll step aside, take a break. End of the first here from Bayport. You're listening to Bayport Pirate Football.
Abrams is your #1 dealership with a veteran staff in all departments. 10 years experience and counting is quality you can depend on. Greg Young is your top dealer in customer satisfaction and sales satisfaction year in and year out, with a fully staffed service and collision center that will work on all makes and models with free estimates. And don't forget about the huge parts department. And we need cars. We'll buy your car even if you don't buy from us. So stop by and check us out, or check out our inventory online at GregYoungAbrams.com.
Considering a room update or building your dream home and don't know where to begin? The design team at Maco's will guide you through the selection process and put your mind at ease. Solutions and styles to make you the envy of the neighborhood. Maco's, your premier flooring center. Now that's value.
Hungry? Check out this deal on the best pizza in Wisconsin.
I love this pizza.
And you'll love getting $5 off any Gallagher's Pizza order of 30 or more. Get Wisconsin's best pizza, dine-in or delivery at any of our 4 locations, open until 10.
First quarter's in the books. And the Pirates trying to take the lead. It's a 7-7 football game after 1.
Brady Moon Show, 18 touches, Chris, in the first quarter. I think Brady didn't have 18 touches in the first 3 games last year. So Brady Moon carrying the load right now for the Pirates, as you said. Pirates trying to take the lead here. Middleton came out in their first series, had a big play from their quarterback, Joey Pasaglia, on a long run to go up 7-0. Pirates smashed them back in the face. They tied at 7. Bayport held Middleton to a punt, and here we are with Bayport's second drive of the night.
And off to Moon, his 19th touch, and he'll be taken down after a gain of 3.
Corton comes out of the game. Ethan Orlando back in the game for the Pirates. Still trying to work out all of the technology here week 1. Chris doing a great job along with Ryan Wellnuts. Connor Olson. Moon split out here, Chris.
Stevens going to have a designed run. He's going to put his head down inside the 5. Stood up at about the 4. 3rd and 2 is coming up.
Matt Stevens. Kind of the interesting fact about Matt, didn't see him as a runner last year in this game, and he proved me wrong as he went on to have a huge game against Middleton last year and consistently ran the football well all year for the Pirates.
Third and a couple, probably 4 down territory as Moon goes in motion, fake it to him. Here comes Stevens up the middle, inside the 3 to the goal line. Touchdown, Bayport Pirates. Matt Stevens scores from 4 yards out, and Bayport has their first lead of 2025.
Slow and steady wins the race, they say, in Bayport with a impressive drive there. 95-yard drive, Chris, if I'm not mistaken? Or am I mistaken?
How about that replay brought to you by Connor Olson's camera view?
Just trying to make it better every year for everybody listening out there, watching out there. So the Pirates unsuccessful in their extra point. Not exactly sure what happened there. Looked like Beckett didn't even have a chance to really kick that one. I tell you, I'm watching Lucas Weinberg down there, and Lucas is absolutely bringing it. Offensive lineman for the Pirates. You're not going to see him on defense this week, but eventually you're going to. And this young man can play. Not only can he play football, really smart kid. I think 31, maybe 32 ACT kid. Now, if I remember talking to him last year, and so doing it on the football field, but that big offensive line. Without Aiden Dirksen, you have Weinberg, you got LeClaire, you got Atkinson, you got Fontaine, and I'm trying to think of who the 5th person is starting for the Pirates on that offensive line. I'm looking down there, I want to give some credit. We'll try to figure that out as the game goes on here.
Well, you'll have all the spare time you have coming to practice every day now.
Every day would be a stretch, Chris.
You're going to stretch every day. Mr. Mike Frieder, my color man for 12 years now, has a great seam to run for Jackson, and he'll be taken down across the 30. He is now the retired principal of Bayport High School after 30 years of this building.
Great place
not
to
at
be.
this building, but 30 years in the role, or one of the roles.
I tell you what, Jackson's been impressive for Middleton. Big kid, the senior. In space, he's tough to tackle. He's 205, 6'3", brings it. Pirates looking to get another stop here. They're up 6 after failing on that point after touchdown.
From the stats kept on WisSports.net, and great database of everything that you could look for.
Come the blitz.
This pitch to the outside, and Jackson in motion catches it, and he's got some steam on the far sidelines and a big gainer. Pisaglia was the 5th most passing yards in the state of Wisconsin a year ago.
Once again, just a little quick screen to Jackson, and he does the rest.
Get him in space, and if you're going to miss the first tackle, it's going to be tough sledding. A Already the Bayport 35-yard line for the Middleton offense. Pasaglia with an empty backfield, takes a shotgun snap, 5-step drop. Stepping up, he's got one-on-one on an island, and he's going to break some tackles all the way down to the 22-yard line.
So Middleton has gained a lot of yardage just on busted plays like that, where Pasaglia uses his legs to get another first down, and now they're in business. Hannah Hawker listening in. She's driving from St. Louis to Green Bay.
Pasaglia rushed out, gets away from a sack. He's going to dump it over the middle. Guerrero inside the 10. Boy, what a wonderful play by Pasaglia, who saw the linebacker step up in front of him.
Pirates just getting an edge rush, but nothing in the middle of the field right now. And Middleton taking advantage of it.
And up to Jackson. He's down to the 2-yard line.
Laura Plummer listening in.
From the patio that at some point we'll get invited to.
Yeah, well, Mike, his outstanding job on the clock here at Bayport for a number of years.
She's most excited for next week when we get to have him operate a camera again.
That's always interesting.
3 wide right. Jackson fake to him. Looking for a fade, and Pasaglia wisely threw that one away.
Nice defense there by the Pirates, and now big play, 3rd and 3, we'll call it.
3rd and goal to go.
So big play. You think 4th down territory, Chris?
Yes.
And 4th down, they'll go for it? It's definitely
yes.
4th down. So the crowd making some noise here.
Bringing everybody in tight. Nobody wide right now. Now they send Jackson out wide. And we are going to have, I think, a false start, and that we do.
Yeah, they walk towards the line of scrimmage, which replicates a snap, I think, and 2 players did. Flags flying all over the place. That's just a mental error by the Cardinals. But the Pirates will take it.
So I think we go from everybody in tight to we're going to throw some wide receivers back on the field. Guerrero right, Rogers left, double tight for the pistol formation. Pasaglia play action, roll it out to the near side. Throw back corner of the end zone. And they throw back to Carter Parks, the 6'3 sophomore. Is not in the back of the end zone. He was in the front edge of the end zone, and it's 4th and goal. And does Middleton dare kick it now?
Brock Gauthier brings the pressure there, and they're putting Brock on the end, and he's got his hand in the ground, and they say he's almost unstoppable, and he was on that play as he caused Pasaglia to throw that one early. Now big 4th down play, 8:18 left, 2nd quarter.
From the 7-yard line for Middleton, 4th and goal to go. A tailback to either side of the QB gets flanked in the shotgun, and play action Pasaglia. Looking where he's going to move. He's being rushed right now, left, squares his shoulders, throws it to the end zone. In and out of the hands, incomplete. Turnover on downs. Bayport will take over with 8:10 to go before halftime.
Boy, 3rd and goal from the 3. And just an error by Middleton and a pre-snap penalty makes it 3rd and 8, and then the Pirates come up big with 2 big defensive plays.
O'Connor, some good camo work down there. An awesome producing job here by Ryan Wellnitz.
Notre Dame leads Kaukauna 14-0.
Bayport will take over their own 7-yard line with 8:10 to play before half. Send a man in motion. And Stevens is going to fake it. Spins off a defender up to about the 9-yard line, almost the 10. Picks up a couple on first down.
Trying to see who the linemen are in there. I'm missing that one lineman, Chris, and it's
54.
Evan Hook. Captain Hook. Evan doing a great job in there as I'm being able to give him some credit.
From the right hash. Marked at a gain of 3. Stevens looking in the flat. Flushed out, squares his shoulders, and it's picked off inside the 15, and it's going to be taken back to the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals. Pick 6 from Clay Karen.
There was just a ton of people over here on this side.
41 returns it.
And just like that, the Pirates get a huge stop, and then Middleton makes a huge play on defense. How quickly things can change in athletics.
Yeah, on that flood play where they flood everybody on this side, there is a lot of traffic you're trying to throw to, and you're going against your strong arm. Guerrero's kick, he's got plenty of leg on it. And that is through. And now Middleton leads 14-13, just like that with 7:26 to play. Keep up your golf game at the Clubhouse Indoor Golf located in Lineville Road in Howard. Whether you're an experienced golfer or new to the game, you can enjoy top-of-the-line full golf simulators. The Clubhouse Indoor Golf also offers multi-sports for the whole family, including games like virtual football, baseball, soccer, and even zombie dodgeball. With full bar, pizza, and appetizers, come check out the Clubhouse Indoor Golf today. Clubhouse Indoor Golf, located on Lineville Road in Howard.
Gary Simons listening in, the legend. Glad to have him tuned in tonight. He's a faithful listener over the years. So just like that, Pirates get a hold up 13-7, and the interception for a touchdown now makes it 14-13 after a successful extra point.
Give a shout out to Tyler Eichmann. Well, the game's going on out here, working in there, and he'll come back out, have a late night tonight.
Tim and Bruce probably in there cleaning up.
Bruce is off for the home opener.
Oh, probably home listening.
Well, it could be.
Those two just do a great job, and always compliments in regards to their work in the evenings. Busy place, a high school, especially in the evenings. You need great people around to make sure things are in place, and Tyler and Bruce just do an outstanding job.
Kickoff from the Cardinals as they regain the lead.
And we're going to be offsides on Middleton. They're going to bring them back 5 yards. So we'll kick it again. 7:26 left. Middleton scored first. Bayport answered.
Don Bulk watching along with us. Brandon Muehlbauer ready for Kiel football tomorrow.
Who do the Raiders have tomorrow?
The Falcons.
The Falcons.
Yep, Tyler, I knew you were listening. They're always listening so they know where in the game we are so that they got to come out here on time.
Know when they have to come out and
yeah,
clean things up.
So from the 35 this time, the ball will be taken at about the 10. And the new number 23 this year is Rex Helms.
Rex, defensive back.
And a wrestler.
Very good wrestler,
right?
Very good athlete. So the Pirates will take over again. The Pirates really haven't had a huge play. They've slowly and methodically controlled the ball until that last interception. They had a chance to go to Orlando deep on one ball, but that's been the only shot they've taken downfield.
Hand off with Moon, and he'll break some arm tackles, get up to the 40 and push forward up to the 44-yard line. Gain of 14.
Run by Brady Moon. Let's talk about that offensive line again. Weinberg, LeClaire, Hook, Atkinson, Fontaine. Trying to think of who's in there at tight end. It might be, seen Suda in there a few times.
Molly's watching her first Bayport football game. Says, go, Dad. Coach Nelson's little one. Pistol formation, and it's going to be Moon. Again, 18 touches in the opening 12 minutes of play tonight. 18 plays in general is quite a bit.
Yeah, it's a constant diet of Brady Moon right now. I don't know if you can do that. I mean, you're going to do it, looks like it, but he's got to have 25 touches right now in the first half. Pirates down 14-13.
I'm assuming we've eclipsed that at this point.
I think so.
Play action. Stevens looking, throws one far side. The grab's going to be made in Middleton territory, and then Sortarelli shuffles around the defense inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 1st and 10.
Matt Stevens bouncing back from the interception. Nice play there to Owen. Pirates on the march. They're inside Middleton's 30-yard line. Pirates will get the ball to start the second half. A little 2 for 1 here possibly, Chris.
Halfway through quarter number 2. That's a long ways to go for the 2 for 1. It's early.
It's early.
Stevens. He's going to try the right side. Quarterback blast.
Might be Matt's turn now to carry the load a little bit.
Brian Sorensen, Jack Durkee, J.J. Margitan, Scott Albert Young, John Kreischer, Miles Detroit, Jesse Thomas, Eric Carmody. Whole host of viewers out there.
Boatload of Pirates out there.
Send us your setup. Send us a picture of
what does it look like.
What's the view if we're on the big screen, or if you pull us up on TV with the smart TV, watching us on YouTube, as Stevens fakes the pitch, spins off, ball might be loose on the turf. I think it is, and it looks like Middleton may have taken possession. Bayport's the team that's pointing. The ball definitely got coughed up.
And Bayport's pointing, and Middleton's pointing, and the only person that really matters is the referee when they point. And they're going to point and say Bayport ball. Ooh, Bayport escapes one there, and they're going to crank it back in with under 5 minutes left here in the second quarter. Now they're going to stop it. Reset the chains. Mike Plummer on his A game tonight.
Quite early in the year to be that.
Well, he brought the council home. He's been practicing at home. That's what I heard. So that's impressive. Laura's been helping him, I heard. That helps.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Back to Moon. Brady's going to get it to the 10. 2nd and a yard to go. 4.5 we approach before halftime.
Looks like Luke Sexton there at tight end. Lorianne's son. Luke, correct, Chris?
Yes.
Getting some action there at tight end, number 18. Doing a nice job up front.
First and goal. There's the setup at the Binnins.
Oh, beautiful place at the Binnins.
Look at that.
Wow, very nice.
Mark at the 5-yard line for the Bayport offense. Receiver tight right. And not all too wide to the left goes Moon. And now he's going to go in motion. And they're going to get it to him. Jet sweep pitch. Goes down as a pass. And as he cuts around defenders, he crosses the goal line with the pigskin. Touchdown, Bayport Pirates.
Oh, now you're going to see the Pirates go for 2, Chris. And you know I always say, don't chase points. I think Craig Bookinger once said that too. But Pirates are going to chase points here to try to get up by 7. They've ran the ball really well, though. I'll give them credit for that. You got to think Brady Moon on the jet sweep has almost been unstoppable, or that little option play they've run so well.
Here's how we look in South Carolina.
Wow, we look the same.
Haven't aged today.
No, exactly.
No, we're not on the TV. Is Bayport using a timeout here to go for?
It appears they're going to use their first timeout of the half. Halftime, Tom Senecal will be our guest. Quite a list of accomplishments for that young man. 35 years given back to the WIAA officials, as Tom just gave me a little back rub there, actually.
I'd be interested to see Tom's perspective on that fumble. How many piles has he dove on and recovered?
He just jumps right in there. When Tom ref football games, he got down there, bent Reith-like. So Tom will be on at halftime. I'll give his accolades when he's on here, but he's worked 7 state basketball championships down at Madison, 2 state football championships, head of the Green Bay Officials Association. Quite a list of accomplishments. So we'll get a chance to talk to Tom about what it's like to be an official under the lights on Friday night. So the Pirates chase points and come up empty.
Now you're chasing more points.
Now it's one of Middleton's players down on the field here. So that one missed extra point causes you really 2 points eventually.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
And now the chase game's on. 3:35 left here, second quarter.
We talked to Tom Senecal at halftime again. Long-time official as he's retired now after 35-year run. Tommy officiated 7 state basketball championships.
I just mentioned that, Chris.
Football, what years was football?
2 state football championships. Now, it's a little different. You know, when you do a state football championship game, you are doing the championship game. When you do a state basketball championship game, you might be doing a semifinal game or even back in the day a quarterfinal game when there were 8 teams in Division I. But we'll talk about Tom about that, who his mentors were over the years. What a great list of officials in the GBOA. Back to Butch Jakes, Bill Miller, obviously Gary Sievert.
It was at state football 2010 and 2018. Think he was an 8-man guy?
Probably not. I don't think there was 8-man football when.
Oh, back in 2018, right?
2018 maybe, but I don't think so. I don't think they can even consider at that time 8-man a championship.
Wasn't 8-person, sorry.
Wasn't it a?
Well, not just state in general, but just interested. What did he? Because I know there's some crews that say no, we will not.
I would probably say that he didn't, but knowing Tom, if you needed somebody, he'd be the guy to step in and do it. We'll talk a little bit of officials and how you can become an official and the shortage of them. That's why we're playing Thursday nights. One of the reasons, because we are short on officials out there. We need young people to step up, any age, to step up and help us out. Tom will discuss that a little bit also. Al Schleiss listening in. Al, longtime coach for the Pirates. Loves the extra cameras. Retirement's good, Al. It's different, but it's good. Appreciate you asking. Bookie's showing us. He's watching with Abby watching the game tonight. That's awesome.
Corton, end over end, a deep one. That'll be taken at the 1-yard line. Rogers, the return, cuts at the 15, up across the 20 to about the 23-yard line. Middleton's going to take over. 3:29 before halftime. Pirates lead it 19-14. Middleton turned it over on downs last possession, punted the possession before, but again, their second touchdown came because defensively they scored with a pick 6.
Brock Gothler on the tackle there. Pirates play a lot of their best players on special teams because they're special. Pirates looking to get a stop here. Big series right here. The Pirates will get the football to start the third quarter. They can get a stop here. That would be huge for the Pirates here before the half.
Not quite out to
Or a turnover, maybe.
West. Carter Calise still home and watching the game with Mom. Swing pass to Jackson on the left side and blockers in front. Get him in space. What'd you say, 6'3", 203 or something like that? And we have an injured Pirate in the backfield. And that'll stop the clock with 3:20.
That's Asher Fontaine down on the play. Eric's going to go out there from Bellin and perform some magic. Tyler also going out on the field. So Fontaine, the sophomore, really high on him. Looks like Alex Gakey went to the lineup. Bill Hocker saying hello. I know Hannah's on her way home.
Proud supporter of Pirate football, the Bayport Booster Club provides support for all students in athletics at Bayport High School. The BPBC raises funds through concessions to financially support all athletics while enhancing experiences. We need you. Volunteer, help support patronizing the concession stands, and help fill in at the concession stands. Find out more info by following Bayport Booster Club on Facebook. Can't find your cheaters?
No, what did I do with them, Chris? Always got more than one pair.
Well, use the ones under your legs until we find
I drop stuff. Kind of like at home in the kitchen.
Three wide to the bottom of your screen. Low snap,
Fumble.
It's on the turf. And Pasaglia
They're pointing. Everyone's
diving for it.
Big part of this game right now. Pirates up 5, looking to get the ball back, and they're going to say second down.
Fortunate there for Middleton. Their quarterback can't get the snap back to him. Lose just 3 yards as we approach 2.5 minutes till half. Pasaglia, bull rush up the middle for the Pirates. Joey's going to pull it down on the far sideline.
Oh,
and then I think he's past the line of scrimmage when he made that throw.
Oh, he's way over the line of scrimmage where he made that throw.
They're going to say he was not.
Oh, show the highlight on that one, Ryan. Ryan Wellness, great job. You can see the replay on that one. He was way over the line of scrimmage.
I don't think you're wrong.
Doesn't matter because I'm not the official.
Third and 5, Jackson to the flat. Pasaglia is going to step up, gets a Pirate on his heels, and he's going to take off down the far sideline. Boy, he has been good with his feet quite often, and it's first down into Bayport territory just before halftime.
Pirates have had that play kind of taken care of now, but one miss, and now it's another 20 yards for Pasaglia. He's well over 100 yards simply on busted plays. No real planned runs, I don't think.
Although I think you could factor that into it almost, right? You'd almost design a draw play coming up. Ooh, we could have had a false start from a couple of receivers down here. Instead, throw it over the middle, picked off Bayport's defense. Coming across the interception, flags will fly, but it will be a Bayport takeaway with the interception from Mr. Rex Helms.
Nice play by Rex. There's going to be a penalty on the play here, a block in the back by the Pirates. And that's going to move the Pirates inside, almost down to the 20-yard line, I would assume. Maybe inside the 20. So Rex Helms, multiple sport athlete, Big pick there for the Pirates, Chris. Now 2:05, 2 timeouts left. Pirates usually like to get after it a little bit in this situation.
See the flags fly as soon as the blocks are made.
Everybody knew it was way out in space, and so it's really easy to see, and everyone's kind of like, ooh. But great play by Rex Helms, good pressure by the Pirates there. Turnovers now 1 apiece. Watch Orlando here.
He's wide to the bottom. He's going to have a crackdown block as it's a handoff to Moon. Watched him the entire way.
They seem maybe to be content here to get to halftime, 19-14. You think, though, they got one more big play in them.
Is Otradovic going to play both sides of the ball?
You'd hope so. I would think you're going to see. He was so impressive last year, the sophomore, at the time.
Wears a 5 as the only digit on his uniform, but he's defensive back. Earlier we said his name. This play is going to be blown dead.
Another dead ball penalty. You hate to see those.
Back him up 5. 2nd and 14. 91 seconds till half.
And now if you're Middleton, you got to think with the explosive offense that they have, that would they look at calling timeouts? They have all 3 left.
Stevens, 5-step drop, stepping up, looking right, pump fake, now throws it far sideline, and he delivers to his receiver that had nobody around him. And it is the first reception for the fullback, Cash Ebling.
Nice play there by Cash, the sophomore. Cash dad, Tony, the principal at Bay Harbor Elementary. Talked to him this morning, talked to him before the game too, him and his wife. They were excited. Talked to Cash too in the locker room before the game started.
First career catch for Cash. Moon in the middle up to the 48-yard line.
Now they're going to call timeout. Pirates with 1 left.
Interesting that you run the ball and then you call the timeout, but again, we'll try to get to most comments as we move along. John Enderby with us always. Still in Kansas, I believe. Cole Conrad. Dan Hebel watching from Little Swamico. Christy Colleen.
A lot of people out there listening.
Yeah, we got
watching tonight.
A dozen.
So what do they do here? I mean, we're so used to Bennett Depler and James Williams at that tight end spot last year. How impressive they were.
Who is the tight end?
I think right now it's Sexton, number 18, if I'm not mistaken.
Luke?
Luke.
Yep, he's going to switch to the right side. 3 wideouts, and Stevens with an empty backfield except for the fullback. Matt stepping up, spinning, throws one near side, and the catch will be made, going out of bounds. Convert the first down, pick up the necessary yards to gain while keeping his feet in.
Owen with a great catch.
And Sartorelli stops the clock 33 seconds by going out of bounds there. Stevens again, 4 guys in the pattern. Matt, throw one near side. There's Orlando with the grab.
1-on-1, Brady Moon back there. Clay Barron on the coverage on Brady, but I think they like that matchup.
Here's Otradovic. He's in there now.
Jackson. The junior.
28 ticks of the clock till halftime. And as Bayport sends Moon slot right, Middleton's going to exhaust their first timeout.
Jackson all by himself out here on an island. I think they're going to go to Jackson Utrodovic. He hasn't been in the game on offense. Peter Statzik on the coverage. Look at Aiden Dirksen out there, 78. He's a big man. He doesn't even need pads.
Scott Vinci is worried this game's not going to end until 10:45.
Scott might be right. Way past my bedtime.
Retirement, you're to bed early?
Oh, 9 o'clock, I'd say. Well, you too. You're an early to bed guy.
Well, if I don't have games to do, typically.
Well, good point.
Although the summer.
I'm not going to fall asleep at 9 if I'm up here with you, Chris. Well,
it's happened before.
Good to be back.
Great to have you back. Although I know when I talked to Sheila last, she says, keep him busy.
She's hoping there'd be 3 games a week. She thought. That was kind of her
with
idea.
the volleyball, soccer, cross country.
Yeah, we might be able to do that.
Out of the Middleton timeout. It's second down, 5 yards to go. Bayport at the 40-yard line. Stevens in the pistol. Play action. Pressure. Going to air one down the near sideline. Got his man. It's Otrodovic.
Can I call that one, Chris?
Touchdown, Bayport Pirates.
Jackson Otrodovic's not in the game at all on offense. He split him out left here, and I said, they're going to Jackson. Jackson, thanks for making me look good. That's not easy.
Not even a camera could do that.
Nice throw by Stevens. Otrodovic with a really nice catch. And the Pirates, 2 for 1, I said, if I remember.
6 minutes of game time ago.
Well, I just projected that one a little early. So now they decide we're not going for 2 anymore.
That was good work down there, Connor. Kick to the uprights. Corkton splits them. 20.
Kind of excited to see Connor's work
14.
here. People are loving the different camera angles.
Yeah, we mentioned that all of a sudden 5 came in the game, which I think was the first snap he came in for.
He split him out here by himself.
And what was unique was Bayport split out Moon, and maybe I'm just making this up, but Middleton called a timeout as soon as they put him in the slot.
Yeah, I think he was in the slot. Middleton thought that's where they're going to go to. And you kind of know if you watched this last year, Jackson Otrodovic is a explosive player. And he showed it right there. What a play. Bayport now, after going down 7-0 in this game, has outscored Middleton 26-7. And
that's
was only
7.
That 7 was on an interception. So their defense has played really well here in the first half, except really for one busted play, and then made some big plays down here to keep them out of the end zone. So right now the Pirates 26-14, 26-14, and they're going to get the ball in the second half. They can make it really tough on Middleton if they could get a score here in the third quarter. And, of course, hold them here, with 21 seconds left. But need a special teams tackle here by the Pirates. And if you're looking for one, I watch number 0. His name is Brock Gauthier, and he's pretty good.
He's next to Bartline. He's next to Helms. But they're going to kick it, up the hash. Rogers from his own 6 tries to shimmy across the 20, 25. 14 seconds left in the half, and with Middleton down a couple of scores through an interception their last possession. They scored on their opening possession.
Look at Coach Jorgensen sprinting out there to get the tee. Wow.
Deserves to jog back.
Talk about an athlete.
Look at that.
He's winded.
He's got a halftime speech to give.
I think Matt, his brother's laughing at him there a little bit.
5 wide Passaglia, down by 12 going into half. Middleton trying to chase some points quickly. And there's the design quarterback draw. Steps up. Nope, looking downfield. And he'll be taken down. Don't have a late tackle out of bounds.
Not a penalty because the ref didn't call it. Speaking of refs, Tom Senecal on at halftime.
He didn't appreciate that pregame when I told him 35 years of officiating. I'm not even 35 years old.
Well, that puts things into perspective, doesn't it?
Swing pass, incomplete. 3rd and 6. There's only 5 seconds before we get to half.
Pasaglia really hasn't gone downfield that much in regards to showing off his arm here in this half. That swing play has been his big play for the majority of this half. Now 5 seconds left, 1 play. Pirates just in total prevent right now.
Defensive backs are at the midfield stripe, and the ball is going to be snapped from inside the 30. And now, timeout Middleton. Mr. Cynical doesn't miss these. What do you think position was he first? Umpire? Line judge?
You know, I'm trying to remember. I think, boy, that's a great question. I think
What
Tom might have went right to the
four-man
crews back then, yes.
Okay.
Tom probably was right to the white hat.
You think so? Day one? No
Well,
way.
well, that's a good question. We'll find that one out. Well, if I say white hat, for those of you that are watching at home, the referee, everyone calls them referees.
Right.
Well, there's only one referee on a football field, and that is the man in the white cap. Everyone else has a head linesman, umpire behind the line of scrimmage, and the back judge, who's now sitting back here at about the 45-yard line of Bayport. So now it's 3rd down, and Brock Gauthier is back here to
return
collect a punt, it looks like. Brock, they're not punting.
Well, not likely.
No, not likely. Punted on 3rd down.
Gets you to the half quicker.
So Pirates are going to put everybody back, and they're going to double pass it. Nope, they're just going to take their yards. And that's going to be the end of the half. So Pirates go total prevent. Give up 20 yards, and they'll go to the locker room up 26-14.
We'll take a break and come back at halftime here from Bayport High School. The Pirates lead by 12. You're listening to Bayport Pirate Football.
Your golf game at the Clubhouse Indoor Golf, located on Lineville Road in Howard. Whether you are an experienced golfer or new to the game, you can enjoy top-of-the-line full-swing golf simulators. The Clubhouse Indoor Golf also offers multi-sport games for the whole family, including games like virtual football, baseball, soccer, and even zombie dodgeball. Offering a full bar, pizza, and appetizers. Come check out the Clubhouse Indoor Golf today. The Clubhouse Indoor Golf, located on Lineville Road in Howard.
Welcome to Kim's Ace Hardware, your go-to for fall prep and winter gear. From leaf cleanup to first snowfall, we've got the tools, snow blowers, and ice melt to keep things moving. Need equipment for the big jobs? Stop by Howard or Wrightstown for rental tools that make it easy. Our friendly team is ready to help you prep for whatever fall throws your way. Find us in Howard, Wrightstown, and Ashwaubenon. Kim's Ace Hardware, your neighborhood hardware store. See you soon.
Luxury vinyl floors are waterproof, kid-proof, and pet-proof, so they can stand up to real-life conditions. You'll find the largest selection at Mako's. Do it yourself or trust our guaranteed installation. Mako's, your premier flooring center. Now that's value.
Townline Pub and Grill. Looking for a place to grab some food? Stop at Townline. Taste the mouth-watering burgers, gourmet pizza, and endless appetizers, offering a casual atmosphere and a lively feel. Why not stop in on the way to the game? Grab a bite to eat after the game, too. A night out, a group gathering after a sporting event, or even a birthday. We want to thank you for your patronage. Townline, where the people come for the food and stay for the fun.
Greg Young of Abrams is your #1 dealership with a veteran staff in all departments. 10 years experience and counting is quality you can depend on. Greg Young is your top dealer in customer satisfaction and sales satisfaction year in and year out with a fully staffed service and collision center that will work on all makes and models with free estimates. And don't forget about the huge parts department. And we need cars. We'll buy your car even if you don't buy from us. So stop by and check us out or check out our inventory online at GregYoungAbrams.com.
It's time to call Budget Blinds.
Let us help you with your free in-home consultation and free design services for top quality blinds, draperies, and shutters. Top quality blinds installed in a couple hours.
Now that's easy. Call now.
You're listening to Bayport Pirates Sports on NEW Sports Radio at newsportsradio.com.
We're back here at Bayport High School. Great football game here in the first half. Probably one of the biggest games in the state of Wisconsin right now. Bayport coming in ranked number 1. They're taking on Middleton, ranked 16, coming in tonight's game. Good first half. Bayport dominating really time of possession. Middleton's made a big play on defense to give themselves 7 more points. It's 26-14 here at halftime, and Bayport will get the ball to start the second half. Well, I am honored here at halftime to welcome Tom Seneca. Welcome, Tom.
Mike, how are you? Good to see you.
I'm doing great.
Yeah.
And for those people who know refereeing, Northeastern Wisconsin and statewide, Tom, one of the most accomplished officials I've known over the 35 years that you did this. And
way too
just
kind.
Just to give you a couple accolades here. 7-time WIA state basketball championships you refereed.
Yeah.
Do you remember all of them?
No.
Okay, so
No,
I didn't think so.
No, I don't.
And 2-time state football championships.
Yes, sir.
A little different in football than in basketball because it is the state championship.
Oh, it is.
When you're doing football.
Oh, yeah.
Basketball,
Yep.
in your 7, were there any state finals in there?
Yeah, we did the Division II final, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That was exciting.
And
but here's the thing I got to add, right? Because I was at state 36 times because I was the liaison official for both the boys and girls state basketball tournaments. So I saw the inside of the Kohl Center multiple times, right?
Well, that's the type of person you were, always
Yeah,
giving back.
yeah.
And talk to me how you got into it. We talked about that a little bit earlier.
Well, it was
like?
actually right over here at the old Bayport Field House or down the street. I went to watch my son play a little game, and the umpire was a young kid. He just out there in short pants and his tennis shoes untied and everything. And I said, God, there's got to be. So I said if I was going to be, if I was going to complain about it, I was going to be part of the resolve, right?
Sure.
So I happened to be walking across, and my son was playing ball, and Pete Swigum, God love him, was walking across to officiate a ball game. And I said, how do you get involved with this? And he got me all hooked up, and that's all it went. Yeah.
And over the years, I mean, who are the people that you kind of looked up to in your official?
Oh,
Everybody
geez.
has those people, right? And who did you look up to when you started? Like, hey, I want to be like that person. And
well, Lee Cornish comes to mind. Lee is Lee's the top of the pile guy. You know
yeah,
Lee.
You bet.
I
Ref
mean,
my last basketball game with Lee.
Yeah, Lee is top of the pile guy, and Todd Gutzman, and certainly Paul Spoody, and just a lot of guys that are really good at their craft. And they paid attention to it. They put time into it, and because not everybody does, right? I mean, they're out here, they're wearing the gear, but
Yeah, talk to me about that. I mean, we see officials like right here on a Thursday night,
right?
Come at 7, and this game maybe till 10 because it's just a long game.
Yeah.
But what preparation goes into
this crew
getting
out
ready
here,
for a season?
I know these guys specifically out here. They put a lot of time in. We go to clinics. Actually, the football season started about first part of June, maybe latter part of May, and you took a little bit of time off. But then you start getting your manuals and you do videos, and of course the associations are as strong as they've ever been. With the GBOA here in this area and the Fox Cities down in the Appleton area. These guys are kicking it, and a lot of things are being done virtually now, so we get to do it more often, right? When we had to meet physically, well, you couldn't bring them out of the house so many times, right, and keep them. So now with the virtual app platform, my God, you can meet every week,
Right.
And some of them are, and there's a lot of work that goes involved. And I hope the fans out here appreciate these guys. Because we're getting older.
Correct.
We're getting older, and as we mentioned, talked before the game here, that we're doing this game on Thursday night because we don't have enough guys for Friday night.
We can't find officials. So a lot of people
Right.
ask, like, why are we doing games on Thursdays? And it's
Right.
because there's not enough officials. And so
No.
some games will be played tonight, other games will be played tomorrow, and this crew probably will be somewhere on Friday.
Yeah.
Doing
Yes,
their
they
thing.
will be.
Talk to me about the day of a game. I always know that when I would see your name on a check that I
Yeah.
would sign, I would know that. I mean, if it was a 7:00 football game, I would joke around saying, like, Seneca might be here at 4.
Yeah.
So
and that's no joke.
That's not a joke,
no joke.
right?
Yeah,
so
because,
what's it like the day of a game for you?
Well, it's whatever you're doing at the office, that kind of ends about 10 o'clock in the morning, even though you're physically still there till 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But you're on it. And, of course, with the crew, we're texting back and forth. And my guys, we had built in a lot of jocularity into the camaraderie part of it, because it just breaks up because we worked pretty hard at it. I mean, we studied, and then what time are you going to get there? And of course, like you said, Senecal was always, there before the school opened up sometimes, And so
the buses weren't gone yet. You were parking in the bus ground or something.
So and that got to be a standing joke, but and then they start meeting it, and we dressed a certain way, and then when we started having some of the upsets in the schools, we start wearing badges so they know who we were when we got out of the vehicle.
Yeah.
And we wore the same uniform, and we looked the part. We acted the part. We looked the part, and so we put a lot of time in. We meet during the off season. We'd come over to my house, and we did 2 exams a year. Right? People don't understand that we do 2, or we did.
Right.
We did 2 100-question exams, and then previously before they ended it, but the WA would make us come to a region, and at your school or somebody else's school, and we would go through a rules interpretation meeting, but they don't do that anymore either. And that's okay. That's good stuff. We can do the virtual stuff. That's all right.
Yeah, and you were president of Green Bay Officials Association for how many years?
Well, it was a 2-year term that lasted 24 years.
24
Mike.
years?
Thank you for asking.
Well, I knew I'd get 24 calls from you because you'd always want to reserve the room at Bayport.
That's right.
To make sure you could have
and
a
by the
meeting
way,
there.
thank you for that, by the way. I mean, your staff over here, your guys setting that up and was just incredible. Just the hospitality and making us feel at home here. And other schools that offered, but because I lived in the area, made it convenient for me, right? Because it was just a good program to be at.
One of our night custodians right now, Tyler's in the building. He's listening.
Yeah, is he?
So he just texted us saying he's listening in. And
Tyler was a good guy. I think our volleyball guys were here last night.
Okay.
At the school, and when the school's not open, it's tough because sometimes we made appointments at the end of the school year, and then that didn't get transcended down, and we only had that happen once. But I think we even got you involved that one time.
I think I might have been involved.
We got
I didn't solve anything, but I looked good doing it.
But the officiating, it's a great avocation. It's a lot of fun. I cannot tell you. I mean, we put the effort in at the time. There was a lot of fun. The camaraderie. When you asked me if I missed it, and I think Chris was asking me if I missed it, and I said no. I mean, don't be insulted by that. I mean, if I had an opportunity to go back out there, I might, but I did it all, right? I mean, it's time for somebody else to go do it, and plus I did so many other things and got involved. I couldn't stay out of trouble, so to speak. So yeah.
Is there a couple memories you have of your time doing that kind of stand out for you? Well, that was a big game, or that maybe not even a game, or just the atmosphere.
There are just a lot of them. There's a lot of them. One right here. We did I think we did a second or a third round game right on this field here, and the place was packed. I mean, just packed, and these guys on the home field and guys on the other side. It was a cold evening, and it just made, and it was a close ball game, and I don't remember them much anymore. I mean, I don't. You probably don't remember your games either.
I don't.
But we had a lot of them. We had a lot of games. And I reffed 4 sports, right? So there was always 1-run games in baseball or softball, and then the last second shot in basketball. And but football and sometimes the balance of athleticism is starting to wane a little bit. I mean,
correct.
We always refer to this as the University of Bayport here, right? Making kind of light of it, but you got numbers, right? You got numbers.
Well, Middleton too today. You see it on the
Middleton,
sidelines.
And Middleton's been a powerhouse.
You just don't have that.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Now people don't understand. We were just talking about this before that there's a white hat, right?
Right.
Everyone calls them referees.
Right.
Football referees. There's only one referee.
That's right.
And that's the guy who wears the white hat.
Right.
He's the guy in charge. And that was you.
That's me.
Did you start as a white hat guy? Or
no, I started on the crew as a wing official, as a head linesman, and I actually loved it over there. And then I worked
right by a coach.
Oh,
then, right?
Come on, put me
You're
there.
In charge of the chains.
Yeah. And I was the head linesman, and I did that at the collegiate level as well.
I remember that. I
did that for 7 or 8 years, and college coaches had a neat trick, right? The assistant coaches, they would come out and they'd have like a list. In their mind, they have a list because they'll come over to you because they pretty much figured you worked the game on Friday night, right? They pretty much figure you're a high school guy. So they come over and say, now this is college football, right? And they start going down the list, and some would be nice, some would be kind of cute. And I finally told one guy, are you on statement number 25 yet? Let's get to it. Get this over with. But it was fun, and I liked the head linesman's position just a wee bit than the referee's job. But the crew opened up, and before the crew disbanded, I said I would take it over, and that's how I got to be the referee.
Hey, give a little shout-out to the crew and the people that you work with mostly.
Oh, I'll tell you. I mean, Rick Jerkanis and I, my umpire, and he's works for the Green Bay Police Department. He was top of the pile guy. I mean, both of us are a couple of Upers. We didn't find that out till we met here. And but we worked college ball together. And then Tommy Williams and Jared Spooty, you know Paul.
Yep.
He's just a lot of guys on the crew. And I know and Michael Bentoncourt, I just picked up. He moved to town recently. And he's with Timmy Marquardt now. Oh. So Tommy Williams and Tim Marquardt are together. And Michael Blodgett. And Hustle, I mean, he's a little bigger kid, but run from sideline to sideline like a madman. And you might have seen him out here. He's a good guy, and we had a good crew. And I think they were sad to know that, because Rick and I had enough. We ended in Ripon. We had, I can't remember, but it was a round 4 game, so that was it for us, you know. But I applaud these guys being out here tonight, and the JV guys that were here earlier.
Yeah.
And your phone never stops ringing. I mean, I used to get, still to this day, I mean, because I'm still registered with the WIA.
Just in case you're coming back.
Yeah. And I don't know why I did either. and they always laugh about that because their numbers get skewed because old guys like
you
that.
and I could come back and maybe do a game. I know we did some in the past.
An old-timers game.
Yeah, we made a lot of guys look tall in basketball.
But we were fast. Don't you laugh, Chris. We were fast.
We were quick.
We were fast. There wasn't a kid beating us to the baseline, I can tell you that. And that's what I always prided myself on. I always said to myself, you know, if I can't get up and down the floor anymore, or if I don't look good in the uniform, it's time.
Well, Tom, true professional, and every
God
time
bless
I
you.
met you, man,
Thank you, my friend.
Worked with you, and I
Thank you.
appreciate it. We wanted to have you on here, and just thank you for all the
Well,
you giving
hoping I
back
didn't
to high
embarrass
school
you there, Coach.
athletics. And just want to say thank you. It
You're
means
welcome.
a lot for us to have you on tonight.
Bless you. And to all the listeners out there, if you ever thought about officiating this avocation, come on.
Agreed.
Come out here and give us a hand.
We need good people.
Yeah. You can yell us all you want, but then Monday morning, sign up.
Exactly.
Right? Sign
Exactly.
up. Chris, thank you.
Well, that's Tom Senecal.
Yep.
Legendary official, even a better person than a referee. And so it's 26-14 Pirates. We're at halftime. We'll start the second half with Bayport receiving the kick. You're listening to Bayport Radio.
This is how I convinced my dad to go to NWTC. Every day, Dad would get home from work and be like, "Hey, honey." So I was like, "Dad, haven't you always told me I should go after my dreams?" And he said, "Well, of course." And I'm like, "Well, then why don't you?"
So that's what I did. I went to NWTC for design and graphic technology. Good thing dream jobs can happen at any age.
At Parker John's, we do barbecue the right way, from tender pulled pork to slow smoked brisket.
That's what I'm talking about.
Not in the mood for barbecue? Our Stonefire pizzas are baked to perfection. Looking to wet your whistle? We've got great craft beers, signature cocktails, and loaded Bloody Marys. Parker John's is a family-friendly place to have a smoking good time. So whether you're here for all-you-can-eat nights or just a great meal, we're bringing the smoking good flavor 7 days a week. Come on down, we can't wait to have you.
Parker John's.
At Nicolay Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicolaybank.com. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Whether you need stunning senior photos, dynamic team media days, impactful corporate portraits, or family photos to last a lifetime, AD Images expertise will bring your vision to life. Don't settle for ordinary. Choose AD Images and let your photos truly make a statement. Contact AD Images to book now, and let's make some memories to last a lifetime.
This is the story about a little empathy. No matter where little empathy looked, it just couldn't find its place in the world. Which was sad, because it had so much to give. Then one day, little empathy made a friend. And the friend took it somewhere it would always be useful and appreciated. Welcome to a place where healthcare is all about caring. Amplify Health, A little empathy changes everything.
Hungry? Check out this deal on the best pizza in Wisconsin.
I love this pizza.
And you'll love getting $5 off any Gallagher's Pizza order of 30 or more. And it's all you can eat at our lunch buffets at any of our 4 locations.
Hey, let's be honest. You know how it is. If you're a sports fan, there is no such thing as too much sports information. Well, that's just one of the reasons to follow Voice of BP on Twitter. We're talking live tweeting every Bayport broadcast. And don't stop there. Like us on Facebook, because when it comes to Pirate sports, the more ways to get it, the better.
Getting set for half number 2 from Bayport High School. Great to have Tom Senecal on at the half there. 35 years officiating, and we were able to get some notes from the WIA and from his wife, his career and what he meant to the area. I moved to the area. I moved from Manitowoc Association to GBOA and got to work a little under him and do some JV and freshman games while he was doing varsity as well. And pretty cool.
Great guy. Known Tom for a really long time, and like we talked about, a lot of the GBOA meetings were here at Bayport, and I'd stop in and say hello to those guys. And I was official for many years. My dad has done it for a long time. I've hung around officials all my life. Really important people in my life, and what they do giving back here is incredible. And is it hard? It's hard. It's difficult, man. I mean, we sit up here and joke around about it a little bit, but when you're there and you're in the heat of the moment, we're just appreciative of everybody out there who does it. Whether you're doing 4th grade girls or whether you're doing a state championship game in a girls basketball tournament, it doesn't matter. We really need good people around. And so, Tom, we thank you. And if you're interested, contact the WIA and become an official. We'd love to have you doing it.
There was no bigger advocate for the officials than Mr. Tom Senecal, and very pleased that we are able to finally get him on. I've reached out to him in the past, but as a football official, you're working every Thursday, every Friday. And when I reached out to him a few weeks ago, I said, hey, what are the chances you're only doing Friday this week? You're not doing a Thursday game. He goes, actually, Chris, I hung him up. I retired. Like, oh, wow.
You got plenty of time then. How about
So if maybe we go to the what's Fox have? Who's in the booth? Dean Bandino or?
Yeah. Right, we could do that. We'll go to Tom Senecal. But we're gonna have Scott Vinci on. We bumped Scott. For Tom. I mean, not much of a question there, I'd have to say. Scott's
well,
great.
what took so long?
Right, exactly. But Scott will be on again. Who's next week? From Kimberly.
Forgot who I might have had lined up, but we'll see. That's a whole week away.
Vince will be on at some point.
We're still in week 1.
Right.
You know what? We weren't even talking about an onside kick there.
Good point. Now, if you go back to the Milwaukee Marquette game.
Every game. Not just that game.
The onside kick
the
like
state championship. Remember, they recovered.
I forgot all about that.
Oh, I didn't. When I had the assistants,
I've never seen
putting together that the state championship review video that we were able to put in the pregame. They recovered the onside, and I go, "That's right." The entire remember DC Everest recovered multiple.
Right.
Marquette.
Well, we kicked one deep to Marquette, didn't we? And the Novotny kid took it the distance. I'm like, we're not doing that again.
And then we recovered one, I think. But.
Yeah, crazy. Great memories. And Pirates trying to make some more memories here in the 2025 season.
It'll be
big drive here.
15-yard illegal procedure penalty, so the ball from the 20 will get placed at the 35. And Bayport starts half number 2 with the football, and they'll hand it off to Brady Moon, who had a touch on half of the offensive plays in the first half. And in the second half, he's going to open up with a gain of 12 yards up to the 47, maybe the 48. And it's a 1st and 10.
Yeah, if you're the Pirates right now, they've dominated the line of scrimmage. You give credit to the offensive line. We've talked about them. Weinberg, LeClaire, Hook has come in and done a great job. Henry Atkinson, Jace Fontaine, Sexton in there at tight end.
Well, he ran for 241 in the state championship game last November, and a big part of that was the offensive line.
Including Alex Michaels, the big man, who's now at North Dakota listening in. And Alex, what a great kid he is. Not only a great football player, great wrestler. One of the nicest kids you can meet. And
did Michaels wrestle?
No, he didn't.
No. Ward
did.
Wrestle.
Yeah, Warden did.
Michaels,
I think Alex did early on, though, maybe.
Did he?
Yeah.
I know Alex is one of the super fans for volleyball, I think, right? The Alex tackles.
Those are two big boys.
Defensive and offensive tackles.
Yeah, when they played defense at the end of that run for the Pirates, it was lights out for other teams.
Moon's going to get cut down, but not before he gets to about the 45-yard line. Picks up 3, brings up 3rd and 3.
And you're going to see the Weinbergs of the world and the Dirksons of the world once Aiden's healthy. They're going to play some defense on this team eventually. Maybe next week. Possibly. I don't know about Aiden, but Lucas Weinberg just brings it on every play. And you saw the emotion on the sidelines early on in this game. And another great kid. Easy to cheer for, this team is.
Minute and a half gone by here in the third quarter. Pirates lead is 12. They start with the ball, and they just coughed up the football. And fortunate on the exchange from quarterback to running back that Moon was able to hop right back on it, bring up 4th and a long 2.
No question they go for it here. That's the way Steve Jorgensen rolls. Beckett Corton will come in the game. Look for a little option play here.
Yeah, that speed option pitch has worked.
Seems to work in the wide side of the field, looking at the camera right now, away from us. Don't be surprised if they go that way.
Trying to get Middleton to jump. They're going to hand it. Blast right with the blocking, and Abilene pushes the way. 33, puts his hand in the turf, able to get down to about the 36-yard line. That's good enough to move the sticks. 9:47 here in quarter number 1. Watching from the brewery on Hillcrest Heights, it's Mr. Paul Chambers.
Paul, teacher here at Bayport years ago, retired now, lives out by me over there, just off of on Hillcrest Heights.
Here's a halftime stat for you from Scott Vinci as Moon is going to carry the left side, keeps the legs churning, and he's going to pick up nearly 10. Moon had more offensive touches in the first half tonight than he did in the first 4 games combined.
I said something like that because he did, early on it was Anthony Lefebvre. And then all of a sudden Brady Moon took over, and he is carrying the workload right now for the Pirates. They might go up top here.
2nd and a yard, and that is typically what they look to do. 2 receivers to the right, and instead they're going to keep it on the ground with Moon. And
going to get a holding penalty.
This is going to be coming back for a holding. Flag on the field. Clock will come to a stop.
So you got 2nd and 1, and now you're going to have 2nd and 11.
And we bring it back to the third quarter Town Line trivia again this year.
Wow, we got that back, huh?
We got it back.
I think I know the answer. I don't even know the question.
You don't
yet.
know the question, but Scott Vinci came up here.
Yeah, he told me the answer, and I didn't even know the question.
I said, Scott.
How does he know the question? I don't know the question.
Because I asked him last night when I was confirming everything. I had to.
Do you work with him or do you work with me?
Confirm details.
You want to make sure you were right?
No.
You knew you were right.
No, I absolutely did not. No.
You made up a question you didn't know the answer to.
Kind of.
Well, how would you know the answer then?
2nd and 11. Bring Otradovic in motion, and they'll try Moon in the middle, and he's going to get blasted as he gets to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10 now.
Brady felt that one.
I think he's felt most of them.
We haven't even talked food tonight, Chris.
Nope.
That's surprising.
Was it Plummer was going to get us food? Was it Plum's week 1? We've had talks all summer. We were at weddings, and we had people.
Yeah, we're the cookies. Well, that's got to happen.
It's a fair question.
I mean, a little early.
It's the third quarter.
The milk gets a little warm in August.
That's fair. 3rd and 10 for the Pirate offense. Bring the slot in motion. Stevens is going to put on the turf, pick it back up, looking, throws one far side. Grab is going to be made by Beckett Corton down to the 27. That is the line to gain as the official puts it down, and he will say move the sticks, or are they going to call the official over?
Beckett's been impressive.
The Whitecap.
2 big 3rd down plays.
1st down, he points.
How about the NFL now going to virtual?
That's only for preseason,
yeah, I
right?
think so, but interesting.
I don't know that I fully believe all that. Because, like, how do you have sensor? You can have sensors in a round ball, but the ball's pointed.
Chris, I'm sure that they figured all that out. They just didn't make this up.
Until that cost somebody a Super Bowl.
Well, it's not going to cost them a Super Bowl because they're not doing it during the regular season yet.
Oh,
Look what tennis does now with this. I mean, if you're John McEnroe, you have nothing to yell about anymore.
And he was a yeller.
He was quite loud.
1st and 10. They did mark it a first down. Moon with the free rusher off the left, outside linebacker again. All night long, it's been Reed Falk, 6'1", 205-pound junior.
Brady's going to sleep well.
The Pirates might go try to get the edge here. 7:09. We've taken almost 5 minutes off the second half already on the opening possession.
Kind of demoralize you a little bit in regards to just ground and pound your touchdown here. Like I said, will make it really tough. And now we're going to get a false start on the Pirates. So they keep shooting themselves in the foot, so to speak.
Big win from JV2 tonight, the freshman team that features the Bayport students who have yet to attend a class at Bayport High School, but kind of like baseball, right?
What was
you graduate
the final
and you play.
In that JV2 game?
Rick,
28-0 at half.
Rick, do you have a score, perhaps? Henry is now a freshman. That's mind-blowing in itself.
That is. Yeah, it is kind of weird that we get 3 games in before Connor Olson's looking for you down there.
2nd and 14, play action. Stevens looking for
he got
pump
him wide
and go,
open.
and he's got
Oh,
Jackson Trotovic looking in the end zone.
Oh, he turns 3 different ways, and then it would have been a great catch on Trotovic. They can't guard him. That's only the second time he's run a pattern, and he was wide open. Put a little double move on him.
They covered him just fine there.
And
40-0-ish. Ooh, thank you, Rick.
So Pirates looking to the clean sweep, the triple as they call it. This is a unique night, and usually 3 levels don't play on the same night, but they do when we play Middleton, there and here.
Yeah, it's just a long travel to go multiple nights, so 42-0, I'm told. That would be the ish.
We saw that play earlier.
And on 3rd and 14, Bayport tries to go back to the jailbreak wide receiver screen right, and it'll be a loss of yardage for Beckett Corton.
I think you go for it.
Well, your ball's at the 33. A 50-yard field goal, not likely.
Not doing it.
A punt into the end zone nets you 13 yards.
Well, they can't guard Jackson Otradovic.
And he's back in the game now.
He is. And he's going to split out here on top. And
he's going to go to the top of your screen.
Double safeties, though, over the top here. We'll see if they help him over there because they can't guard him.
Play action. Stevens with protection in front, trying to step up. Stiff arm. He's got to get rid of it. Now he's going to try to run down the near sideline. Matt Stevens looks over him. Barely down inside the 15, and Matt Stevens finishes the run to the 11. He's not much of a runner.
Oh, you saw a collision coming, and Matt Stevens just laid the lumber to him, my friends.
He is not much of a runner.
That was last year, Chris.
Second possession of the season.
Thanks, Paul. Reminding me that the retiree breakfast is the first Wednesday.
Bay Motel,
At
9
Bay
a.m.
Motel, 9 a.m. I'll be there. Looking for things to do.
Sheila's looking for you to.
Yes, she'd happy. She'd stay for lunch, she'd say. And mine, I'm making the trifecta. Dinners are good. Dinner's pretty good, too.
Look at this, what we got a little bit of. Connor Olson running the camera.
I think people
Ryan Wellnitz is duties of producer and engineer, and
people are loving the new addition.
Yes, Mike and I can talk and try to make things entertaining. but it takes a lot of behind-the-scenes work. I legitimately took over an hour to set things up. Mike could attest to that.
Yeah, I sat and watched you. You did a great job with it.
First and 10, Bayport at the 11-yard line, and Stevens is going to run quarterback power right inside the 10. Shoulder down and about the 9-yard line.
Pirates now have 7-minute drive.
All right, I've seen enough. You're not going to win a state title in week 1. Save the QB.
Yeah, save Brady Moon, too.
Yep. This drive is over 7 minutes long, which is making trivia tough to get in after Bayport's possession ends.
But since I know the answer, it should be quick.
Receiver either side. Moon up the gut, and he's going to keep pile driving the legs, and he gets lassoed down. Tyler Voigt, 6'2" senior linebacker, but not before Moon gets down to about the 5-yard line.
I'm surprised by how many times Brady Moon's carried the ball tonight. I mean, they said
getting him lathered up.
They were going to use him, but holy cow, man.
Early and often.
And now this drive getting to the 8-minute mark. Out pattern here is wide open.
Stevens looking the flat, throw into Moon. He's going to get popped as soon as the ball touches him. And I wouldn't be surprised if he got a field goal try here.
Well, they're up 12. They'll get him up 15. And that's Oliver Wenning with the hit there. And Oliver is one of the team captains. He's a lacrosse player, Chris. He's going to Salisbury University in Maryland.
Wow.
Do some research this afternoon. Proud of me?
If you continue it.
So Corton now to make it a 29-14 game, a 15-point difference. And now Coach Jorgensen says, I want a timeout.
It's from the right hash, which isn't, the closer you get, it's actually tougher to kick almost because of the angle.
Yeah, especially, high school, NFL, much narrower.
Right. In the NFL, the hash marks are lined up with the
goalposts, which are skinnier. So Pirates trying to go up 15. Big, long drive, a little over 8 minutes, 8:01 to be exact.
MLW texted me. At Voice of BP on Twitter. Voice of BP on Instagram. At Mike Frieder 30. If we can get his Twitter following back up because the district stole your handle.
We won't go there, Chris.
Corton. First field goal attempt of the year. High snap, and they're going to yell fire. Looking for a throwback. Nope. Orlando is going to be tripped up. No field goal. And it will lead to a turnover on downs.
And just like that, that's what Middleton needed, and they get a big stop there. Pirates look like they're going to go in and finish it.
Well, I don't get a chance to break in for the third quarter trivia. I was expecting if you score, you get time between kickoff, but we'll get that in yet. I also believe I found Josh Butler's from last year yet. As trying the left side for a gain of 3 yards. Carry is Elijah Jackson. Katie and Craig are watching from home. Craig's got his feet up in the recliner.
Big series here. Pirates get a stop here, make it tough on them again, but
Jackson in the middle, breaks one tackle, and he's going to carry Pirates across the 30. He's a big, strong kid, and we've seen when you get him in space.
Yeah, he's a really good athlete.
Middleton's starting to realize what would probably be their halftime adjustment. When you're sending 3-4 wide, Bayport's spreading out. Now you run Jackson up the middle.
It's tough, though, when you're all of a sudden you're at 3 minutes left. A lot of time left in this game, though. That stop they got there was huge.
Just 2 down line for the Pirates. A couple of edge linebackers. And they're going to fake to Jackson. Nope, they're going to give it to him. Elijah to the 39. Picks up 4. Under 3 minutes to go before the end of the third.
Pirates running players in and out. They're going to bring Gauthier out. Run Wyatt Lewis, the junior, onto the field.
Guerrero in motion. Bisaglia is going to hold it in late and then give it to Elijah Jackson again. Pirates are going to elevate him off the field.
Cole Bartline with a takedown there. 2-point conversion for Bartline.
Lifted him off the double. Ryan Wellens would say the blast double maybe.
Or high crotch shot, Ryan would say. Ryan knows his wrestling. Does a great job on our broadcast.
State tournament we were at this year.
Yes, you were.
That was a good weekend. Well, you were there too.
I was.
That was a good weekend. Hockey was there.
Hockey.
Team state. 3rd and 3. Bisaglia play action, looking to roll the pocket right, looking deep. Airs one over the middle and incomplete.
Jackson Otrodovic on the coverage.
Chase Rogers trying to get a post pattern.
You think they have to go for it here.
From your own side of the field, yeah.
1:33 left.
It's the third quarter.
It is.
All right, we're going to get trivia fired up to run here.
Well, we got 1:33 left to fire it up there if it's going to be third quarter trivia, Chris, or else it's have to be fourth quarter trivia.
Bayport Middleton is playing in week 1 like it has been. MLW says Russian. What about the Russian tie?
Yeah. All those things Ryan would yell out. I have no idea what he's talking about. The Russian tie was my favorite one.
So Bayport playing Middleton in week 1. This is year 2 for Steven Jorgensen.
Oh, now they're going to get a delay, which causes them not to be able to draw them off sides. That's the second time that's happened tonight on Middleton.
Last time was on 2nd and 3, or 4th and 3. Again, it's going to be 4th and 8. Guerrero does that rugby-style punt where he runs out, so you're really unsure. So Steven Jorgensen opened up last year with a win in his debut as the coach against the Middleton Cardinals.
Is there a question in here yet?
We're getting there.
Okay.
I just don't know how much lead-up time is, so I'm laying the groundwork.
I'm waiting for the question.
I'm laying the groundwork.
So far, I've not heard a question mark at the end of anything. The anticipation is killing our viewers right now and listeners.
All 4 of them. Snap, Guerrero, sprint out right, 1 man in front, and he will get the punt away. A couple Pirates collide, and a friendly, and then some roll up the far sideline. It'll go inside the 15, down to about the 12. And Bayport will take over. We'll clear the scoreboard and put up the trivia. So before Coach Jorgensen, it was Coach Westerman. Who was the team that Bayport played and defeated in his debut?
Well, I know the answer, but I can't win.
Coach Jorgensen defeated Middleton last year for his debut and a win. Who did Bayport play and defeat in Coach Westerman's debut? And I mentioned the Scott Vinci, talking with him because I had to confirm with him what was his first season. Coach Bookinger says Pulaski. Ooh.
No. Coach Bookinger's wrong.
He came from Pulaski, right? After 1 year there.
Coach Westerman did. Yes, he did.
Mr. Ripley, an answer of Ashwaubenon that is incorrect. We have a correct answer, and we have a correct score. Coach Selison.
You got the score, too.
Yeah, he did. Wow.
He's on Wiz Sports, obviously, or something.
Stevens pulls it, and he's going to try to get to the sideline, being chased, and Voigt's going to get him out of bounds. Trent Noyce at Green Bay West. Incorrect. The correct answer is De Pere, 31-6. Coach Westerman's first year was the fall of 2012. Bayport had a pretty decent quarterback in that game. Colton Peterson, do you recall?
Coached him in baseball for many years. Colton,
He was
great kid.
14. Well, that would have been Ryan's senior year.
That would have been.
Colton
2013.
Peterson. Colton was 14 for 17 passing that game. But the running back was a sophomore by the name of?
Alec Ingold.
Ran for 175 yards and 3 touchdowns.
He's pretty good, Alec was.
I've heard of him.
Yep. Alec, 2015 graduate.
Drew just a touch late behind your brother.
So it looks like Pirates could run this down to start the fourth quarter. They're going to choose to do so. Stevens cramped up a little bit there at the end, it looked like.
End of 3 from Bayport High School. Pirates lead is 12. You're listening to Bayport Pirate Football.
Townline Pub and Grill. Looking for a place to grab some food? Stop at Townline. Taste the mouth-watering burgers, gourmet pizza, and endless appetizers, offering a casual atmosphere and a lively feel. Why not stop in on the way to the game? Grab a bite to eat after the game, too. A night out, a group gathering after a sporting event, or even a birthday. We want to thank you for your patronage. Townline, where the people come for the food and stay for the fun.
Welcome to Kim's Ace Hardware, your go-to for fall prep and winter gear. From leaf cleanup to first snowfall, we've got the tools, snow blowers, and ice melt to keep things moving. Need equipment for the big jobs? Stop by Howard or Wrightstown for rental tools that make it easy. Our friendly team is ready to help you prep for whatever fall throws your way. Find us in Howard, Wrightstown, and Ashwaubenon. Kim's Ace Hardware, your neighborhood hardware store. See you soon.
31-6 was the final in that game, and De Pere, week 1, 2012. Coach Westerman got his first career win. Chris Learman, Mike Frieder, Ryan Wellnitz, Connor Olson, cast of characters here from Bayport High School to start the high school football season.
Beautiful night. It's got a little humid out, actually.
Yep. You know who we can welcome in? Some of our favorites, watching from Cincinnati. Natalie and family.
The Montgomery family. Good luck to the Bengals this year.
Yeah, Jerry moving over there this campaign.
D-line coach for the Bengals. Great family. Wish they could have stuck around.
You don't find much nicer people.
Nope, you don't. Even Jerry's nice, actually.
Scared me. The first time I ever saw or met Jerry was I was officiating a 3-on-3 tournament at JFK Fieldhouse.
In Manitowoc, of all
He was
places.
sitting on the baseline in his OU pullover and screaming at me when, I don't know if it was, would have been Jaden was playing on a team with Stevens. Breaks a tackle, tripped up almost, but he's going to get out of bounds far sideline.
Kate Melkor's listening in tonight.
Yeah.
She's a big fan.
She's a fan.
Yeah.
She's been keeping herself in shape.
Takes everything so literal, Chris.
So in games where it's a decent game, we don't have to try to euchre so much.
Speaking of euchre, how about the Brewers?
Got to win today.
They did 4-1, beat the Cubs. Euchre overlooking that team, I think, Chris.
Playing well, 80 wins as of the end of the game today. Stevens, speed option left. Pitch it with the left hand, and Moon will get his legs cut out from him. Nice tackle by Oliver Wenning. You've said his name a few times tonight, Mike.
Yeah, Wenning, a scholarship lacrosse player.
Connor likes moving around down there.
Nine, 10:30 and counting here in the fourth quarter.
90
no
seconds
scoring in this half.
No, none. Stevens looking in the flat. Throws it far side, and Orlando can't get to it.
Good coverage on that play. Now it's 3rd and 10. Where's Trodovic? Where's Jackson? They're looking for him. He's sitting down over here with the defense, I think. But twice in the game, he has been wide open, won a touchdown. The other one almost made a great catch on, turned it around a couple times. He's not in the game right now.
Clock stopped on the incomplete pass. 3rd and 10 from the 40-yard line of the Cardinals. Play action, Stevens rolling out. It's going to be a throwback. Get it to Moon with room in front, and Brady Moon's going to do the rest. Halfback screen on the throwback.
Beautiful
touchdown, Bayport Pirates.
Beautifully executed. You saw that. Sotorelli went out in the flat, and he looked back like, I know I'm not getting it. And they throw it back to Brady Moon. And now we're going for 2. Pirates now lead 32-14. Talked to my son Brett earlier this week. He predicted a Pirate win by 3 scores. So it's right in that area.
Chasing points again, I see.
Chasing points again.
Well, the lead is 18. So it's a 3-score game regardless. But trying to push it up to 20. Make the extra points matter a little bit more. Stevens looking in the flat. Throw it out to Moon. Tough catch. Immediately tackled. Great tackle around the ankles by Wenning.
He's been all over the place, Chris. He should be. He's an all-conference player from last year. Mentioned Oliver's name a number of times.
Look at the great blocking downfield for the Pirates there, and Moon does the rest. Whether you're looking to capture a moment or a milestone, AD Images will be there to capture those memories. Specializing in sports, seniors, families, maternity, pets, and business photography. Her website is ad-images.com, where you can find all the session options and pricing now booking today. Thank you, Howard and Swamico, for your business and support.
So the Pirates now lead 32-14. 1 stop away probably from finishing this one off. Chris?
10:04. I hear Hansen. Sounds, he yells as loud as the other third-place golfer.
Yep. Mark Hansen, he finished 3rd in a 3-man tournament earlier this week.
Bobbing his head to Party in the USA.
That's him. He's a dancer.
Not a pretty one.
No, I didn't say he was any good at it. He's got to get that golfer look from Caddyshack going for him.
Bayport's going to onside it, and it's going to be caught by Middleton at the midfield stripe.
Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't, Chris.
I don't get it.
I didn't get that one either. We just talked about it.
You have momentum, and you can pin them deep and win the game.
Well, you give it to him at the 50, you don't return it for a touchdown.
He was one guy away from returning it for a touchdown.
He almost did.
Instead, it'll be Pasaglia with 10:01 to go in the 4th. 5 wide. Now send a man in
right
motion.
out there.
Swing it out to him with blockers in front, and Jackson's going to cut left inside the 45-40, inside the 30. Elijah Jackson, 27 yards.
That's backwards, I think. That might have been a rush.
A swing.
But that kid has lit it up. That play has haunted the Pirates tonight. It's almost the only play that has. That and a couple quarterback runs.
Yeah, that 68-yard scramble.
Busted play, I'd call it. Here comes the other way.
Jackson this way now, and there's the quarterback design draw, and Pasaglia is going to go left side, inside the 20. Go Tronovic cramping up as he got
hurt a little bit.
He got pushed down hard.
I think he's had a bad foot or bad ankle or something coming into tonight's game, but he's been impressive in the times on defense and on offense, the limited time he's played offensively.
Joey swing it this side now. Great blocking in front. He'll cut it up. And Elijah down to the 12.
Boy, they can't stop that play. Both sides, left, right. Jackson's been impressive, and now Trodovic is down on the field. And that's a big loss for the Pirates right there.
Uh-oh, Moon's going to go in now.
He hasn't played enough. So Brady Moon will go in.
We're announcing our subs all of a sudden.
Here comes Jackson. It's some problem with his toe or foot or ankle, lower limb extremity.
Cramping. You ever have turf toe?
No, never had it.
Never either. I never played on turf.
No, because then you can't have a turf toe. If you didn't play on turf, it'd be a grass toe. Do you ever have a grass toe?
No.
Okay.
Pasaglia is going to try to step up. Trying to get around one. He does. And diving for the 5-yard line. Boy, Joey he's going to be a threat throughout the Big 8 conference all fall long.
Yeah, I didn't think we'd see him run it this much.
Hi from Rachel Kaminsky and family. 3 boys are having fun watching tonight.
Oh, Rachel Kaminsky, mile champion in track. Rachel, Northwestern Law School, a graduate of. Can't believe she's got 3 kids.
Tackle over Jackson.
Outstanding.
Going to get
Bayport alumni.
A yard away. Jill Storter following her on. Chris Beatty. J-Rod.
J-Rod.
Mr. Jaworski. Hello, Mike. Hello, Chris.
T-Mix.
Mike Nickerson, my golf partner in my golf outing, watching from Seward, Alaska.
Wow, Nick is in Alaska.
Pasaglia, he's going to throw one up, a lob in the corner. That's going to be a little too far, incomplete.
Now we go 4th down again.
4th and a yard.
I think I know who I'd give it to.
You throw it to Jackson, or you?
Elijah Jackson's going to get this football.
Our family is back from Plano, Texas. Jacob and Allison Rivera. Always dependent on Plano.
Trying to get a stop here.
He's going to come set on the left side now, trying to go underneath of a sneak. It'll be Pasaglia. And looks like he's going to have the first down as the officials come in from the side. Adam Sell is watching. Bayport thinks that they may have a stop here.
I think Troy just announced it.
This would have been good for Connor to be right down the line. You know who's right in the middle there? Jace Klum.
Oh, now we get a flag.
And now we're going to have a flag. I'm sure a Middleton player said, are you sure you made the right call, sir?
Well, the Bayport players ran away from the action, so it'd be hard to believe it's on Bayport. So if it's on Middleton, it's going to be 15 yards from the spot of the fall, and the Pirates have the ball about the 18-yard line.
Big stop in the middle. Jace Klum, the junior, right in the middle of it. Alongside
now they're
Crew Kajava, another junior D lineman.
I don't know what they're going to do here, though. They're going to measure.
John Kreischer.
Now, it's pretty good when you have turf that
Yep. Colton Skenador, 3 boys and 1 girl, proud husband. The Frenchies are listening in. Andrew Podlasik, Zach DeLorenzi, Deb Kabinski. The Wilches family just got home from baseball.
I'm sure.
Imagine that.
As they're playing right over here at Bayport.
They haven't been to a diamond in probably 12 hours before that.
Coach Dubs.
Now, unsportsmanlike conduct is called on.
I think you don't need to give it to Brady Moon anymore, folks. But he trots back out on the field. So now, Bayport defense really has given up bend but not break, I'd call it. 7 points only tonight. And that was on a broken play at after the scribe on the first series. So Bayport 32-14. 8:06 left. I have a chance to run this clock out here on this drive.
This is kind of working well with Connor down there, and he's got the sideline access with the team.
You know, I haven't seen it, so I'll have to go home tonight and check it out a little bit.
He's been on there sometimes. Now he thinks I'm telling him something. He's got the sideline access because he's one of the managers, but it's turned out pretty cool. Carry in the middle. The Moon.
Brady with his 84th carry tonight.
I had him at 83.
Did you? Just one off.
Under 8 minutes to play here in the fourth.
Do you go to Ethan Orlando here?
That's 2nd and 8? No.
I wouldn't be surprised. Now, I wouldn't. But knowing this team, I would not be surprised if they put it up in the air right now.
Stevens 4 yards behind his center. He'll get the snap from Mr. Weinberg. Looking deep. Matt's going to air one deep. And he's got Ethan Orlando in stride. And Orlando pitch and catch 80 yards. Touchdown Bayport Pirates.
Did I call that one, Chris? Just checking. Did I call Otronovic earlier? Did I call Ethan Orlando right there? I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't do it, but I would be surprised. I wasn't even going to scream at that one, Chris. Enough said.
Oh, look at that Connor work.
Connor Olson doing a great job.
That was fantastic. You could get my angle as well, but that'll suffice. Wow. Impressive, Connor Olson. Impressive call by Mr. Frieder. Like you never left.
Like I never left.
And totally redeem yourself. 7:12 to go.
Pirates have racked up some serious yardage tonight. There's Lucas Weinberg again. Look at him. He is jacked up, man. Lucas right over to Matt. Matt Stevens right over to Lucas. And Steven Jorgensen was excited on that play. He sprinted down there again. He's pulled a hammy, I think.
Which Jorgensen?
Steven did.
Steven's right here.
He was sprinting down there with Ethan, though. So 39-14.
Rickleitis.
Nate Rickle came for half. Watched his daughter. Natalie on the
dance team. Be a senior this year. That's hard to believe, too.
We got a touchback. That's a weapon.
That's a weapon. I always say that. The 20-yard line. So 39-14. This one started off with Middleton getting on the board first to make it 7-0, and after that it has been all Pirates. Middleton's moved the ball pretty well, Chris. It's just stalled itself inside the 20 a number of times, and yeah. Now they're going to try to throw it again, and Jackson out of the backfield is their favorite play, and here's their second favorite one when they Coach T down there talking to Connor now. So 2nd and 10. Chris is trying to update social media networks out there.
Saglia is going to sprint it out to the right. Just looking, a little dance back and forth. Trying to come free, throw back, and nearly picked off. Already, he has one. Rex Helms almost gets another.
Rex is solid back there in the backfield, quick.
There's something you didn't really see last year because they were special teamers, but that junior class is sophomores, some athletes.
They said team speed-wise, this team is maybe the fastest they've had, and you've seen it on defense here tonight.
Fastest under the Jorgensen regime.
Brennan Flick now in there. At D-back throw, Trodovic.
Sprint out left. Pisaglia.
London Cornell's done a nice job for the Pirates, too, on that D-line. Let's give some shout-out to them. And you got London in there. Only 2 D linemen sometimes. Jace Klum, you mentioned him a few times already. And the linebacker's always so good. Cole Bartline, Tommy Berg kind of plays that linebacker / safety position.
6:46 to go here in the fourth yet.
Gothard doesn't look like he's in the game anymore, which makes a lot of sense.
Saglia trying to pull it down, and he will. He's got room. Far sideline in front of his bench.
That's been their best play.
Yep.
Drop back and no one in the middle of the field and take off. Pirates holding the edge, but up the middle, nothing there. I mean, nobody from the Pirates there.
That's how you beat man defense pretty well.
Yeah, run deep. People follow you. There's nothing in front of you.
We appreciate you all tuning in again for another season. Year 12 of the Voice of BP Bayport Radio broadcasts. Pass for Rogers on the far sideline, incomplete. Just getting started. A couple broadcasts coming up. One more before the school year officially kicks off.
Congratulations to Cole Krasnarich. Cole did the freshman game tonight with Coach Rickles. Did an outstanding job, Cole did. Cole graduated last year.
Good rush from Klum, chasing him down. Pasaglia is going to pull it again.
Pasaglia is going to be tired, too. So usually game's over by now, 9:23. I'm usually sleeping.
Not today, Zerg.
Not today.
It's all right. You can sleep in tomorrow.
Sure.
Sheila have to work?
Yes.
So that'll wake you up.
Yeah, I don't sleep in well. Not a good.
Want to go to the Kiel game with me tomorrow?
No.
Could drop you off at the Manitowoc Fair. You could stay with your dad for a few hours, bring you back.
There we go.
3rd and 4. Somehow evades a on rush. Pisaglia's looking deep, and there's nobody around.
Oh, my.
Incomplete.
A little damp out there.
There is a flag where the defensive backfield.
How did the guy get that wide open, Chris? I thought he came off the sidelines. I think it's going to be a holding call on the Pirates.
I thought he was going to fair catch it, to be honest with you.
I thought he punted it. Pirates trying to run some players in here. Jackson Mummy now into the game. As London Cornell limps off. And that's what you don't need now is getting a kid hurt.
Yep, he says, stretch me. Pickle juice.
Yeah, it's one of those nights where it's not real hot, but you got to be drinking water. And I haven't seen the Pirates drinking a lot of it as it sits down there on the 50.
Bayport, after the defensive penalty and a first down, Pisaglia is going to run again.
He just runs it. He doesn't hardly even look to throw it. He almost needs a spy. And they run out of bounds again.
Next week we're at Kimberly. Oh, we lost the huddle camera. Oh, you know why? It's past, it's 9:25. I got to see if I can get it back. We timed out.
Yeah, that happens sometimes in these late games. So the Pirates trying to stop Middleton again. Middleton's worked the ball well once again inside the 20, but then it's been tough sledding for the Cardinals. Middleton not exactly sure what the play is here.
Make sure we're good. Going live now.
5:30 and counting. Chase Rogers on the catch there.
We'll be here in another half hour.
No, we won't, Chris.
I'm going to put it on 60 minutes.
That's a show on Sunday nights.
I've never really watched a full one.
Pirates looking to get a stop. We're 5:10 in the fourth. Here come the blitz again. And there's Jackson again with a touchdown. Oh, sorry, that's Luke Sheehan with the touchdown. Chris continues to work on the technology. So 5:05 left. It's now 39-20 with the extra point coming. So Middleton's still battling.
At Mike Frieder 30 on X. At Voice of BP. We're on Instagram now. Voice of BP. Always Facebook. Great to have everybody with us tonight.
So the Pirates hopefully have one last possession tonight. I would think you're going to see all the backups. Maybe Braden Maney, the sophomore, getting a look here. But they send Brady Moon back, who has had quite an evening. Carry the load for the Pirates. Rex Helms also back. Damon Catani listening in. Better known as Damon Ryan, legendary broadcaster from WMT Manitowoc.
Here comes an expected onside. Yep, here it takes a hop. Bayport's going to cover it up at the midfield stripe.
The Pirates getting it. That's Beckett Corton with a nice play there.
Don Fry watching with us. Coach Gomez.
Ethan Orlando with the good hands.
The cheer team's really loud. Great work. Robert Stevens watching with us. Landon Christian watching. The old mascot from the class of 22. Gary Sporl. Miss Levash. Presley's teacher for another year.
That's always nice. A little looping going on there.
She is thrilled. 49-yard line with 5:03 to play. And the handoff will go Maney to Jackson Smith.
Two sophomores getting some action. Pirates see one more first down and probably end this one. 39-21. It's really been all Pirates in this one.
4 down linemen for the Cardinals. 3 linebackers, 4-3 defense. Maney's going to pull it, try to get to the right side. He's going to get down to about the 47.
Pirates not
maybe
playing
a yard.
Aiden Dirksen there. Wisconsin Badger future player did not play tonight. He should be ready to go next week against Kimberly. But that offensive line has been impressive, led by Lucas Weinberg. Lucas is still down there jacking people up, man, and he's not even in the game anymore. He's getting water bottles for people. He's taking care of everybody.
4-2-0 on the clock. Pirates trying to go to 1-0. Next Thursday, it's another Thursday night game. And naturally, the Badgers playing next Thursday, because why not?
Yeah, that's kind of the nature of the season sometimes.
Oh, well. It's what irritates me is when they play on Friday nights, the Badgers.
Yes.
Because you're directly competing with your recruits. Such money speaks.
Money talks, folks. So second down, third down. Third and 8, kind of can't see it over there, the reflection from the lights here at Bayport Stadium.
Send a man in motion. Maney, he's going to hand it up the middle. Smith is going to pick up about 6. Middleton's going to take another timeout, their second.
They're not quitting. Pirates 1 first down away from finishing this one.
Class of 2000 reunion this Saturday night at Town Line. That's from Becky Wright, or what was Becky was Bush, Rebecca Bush.
Yes, she was. Counselor, I think now, Becky is, correct?
Yep.
Mom used to work in the lunchroom.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think it's Darlene was mom, if I remember correctly. I'm going off serious memory on that one, but I'm pretty sure.
So she graduated when 2 years before you took over?
I would have been here then. But
yep. 4th and 2. Maney sends a man in motion. And Bayport wants to settle him down, and now a timeout's going to be taken by Coach Jorgensen. So the Pirates will use one.
They go hard count on that one to try to draw him off and then take the timeout. A little different than what Middleton did, where they took the delay twice, which caused them to be in a 4th and 8.
Also Josh Therrell from class of 2000. Yep, Darlene it was. Look at you.
Hey,
Steel trap.
All right.
Rod Wilchis watching with us.
Rod always enjoys the baseball broadcast. I know that.
He enjoyed it when we were able to have Dubs on the
Dubs was mic'd up?
live mic, and then giving it to Cole a little bit. That was fun. Good times. Very entertaining.
Yes, it is.
Because Cole can't take it ever and immediately goes.
Oh, yeah. He goes after the dagger.
Immediately. 4th and 2. Slot left. Maney's going to send him in motion. Low snap. Braden's going to try to spin away, and he's going to lose yardage. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Middleton will take over with 4:07 to play. 39-21 is your score. Bricky says, happy first day.
Ricky's back.
Oh, class of 2000 will be the last Bayview grads. Or what is Bayview now?
First class, yes. First class at Bayport was 2000, 2001.
Okay. Well, they should take a tour of what Bayview is now.
Yeah, beautiful place right now.
Bisaglia with a delayed blitz off the edge, sending Joey back out of camera view, and now he finds Jackson on the far side. Elijah Jackson just waiting for him.
They continue to play hard, Middleton. Still have one timeout left, so do the Pirates. Defense still in there. Tommy Berg on the tackle. Tommy, outstanding player for the Pirates.
Looking near side.
He's going to run it again. He's got to carry it 25 times probably tonight. I don't think any of them were designed.
One or two, right? The take it and draw. Under 3.5. Clock stops at 3:27. Quick throw near side. Rogers has the catch. Breaks a tackle, 40. Trying to go through another tackle, and he dives forward to the 25-yard line.
So Middleton still trying to make a game of it. They're down 18, however, with just under 3:14 left in this one. Pirates need to stop.
Shefchik's watching the fourth quarter from home. Ball tipped in the air. Guerrero somehow comes back down with it. Waiting for it was Helms almost. God, he's been all around the ball.
Yeah, Rex has had one heck of a football game tonight. Kids cramping up, though. No one's drank the water down here, man. I've been watching that tonight, and Jackson and Trotovic down there doing it, but
get the play call from the sideline. Police Joey Pisaglia, 6'4", 198. He's barking out the signals. 3 wide receivers.
taking a lot of time.
Play action, go to the near side. Trying to get a sack. Nope, he breaks away from it. A couple of young men from both squads are going to sleep well tonight.
Yeah, it's been a long football game, too. Usually, sometimes we're owned by 9.
I told Vincey 9:45 would finish. Third and a yard. Elijah Jackson in the middle. Nope, it's not Elijah Jackson. This is 26, Darian Hawkins. And he's got the first down, pickup of a few. From Kimberly Papermaker Stadium next week. May stick with the 6:30 pregame. You wanted to go on at 2 today.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff to cover.
You were pretty amped this morning.
Yeah.
Roll it out.
He's going to run again.
It's inside the 5 before he gets piled up. And now he gets piled forward, down to the 2. First and goal to go.
Well, this game's going to end up closer than what it was, probably.
Right down the goal line, too. Go right down the goal line. Not from the back, go from the side. Right down the goal line. Could have just stayed on this side, but that's all right. Well, go over there now. Pasaglia is going to go under center. Push forward.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Middleton Cardinals with $1:23 to go.
$1:23 left. They're going to see another onside kick. Middleton won't give up right now. Play until the end in a long high school football game. So they'll place it on the left hash here.
Go to the wide side, yep. Play action, throw up a lob far side, right in front of Connor. 2-point conversion is good.
So it's a 10-point game.
And it's the onside kick woes that we often see.
Seen a lot of them in the last
13
two
months.
games. So the Pirates one onside kick from finishing it.
The Menashers watching from Oconto. That'll be Jamie Shevchuk's sister. Bruno and Rebecca Kleba watching from Green Bay.
Joe Kleba's mom and brother. Shout out to them. So the hands unit out there. Sotorelli.
Everyone's got 2.
Corton. Brady Moon. Tommy Bird.
Is he going left or is he going right?
It's going right at us.
Think so. Nope, they're going to go in the middle. And Bayport touched it. Middleton, I think, has it.
You wonder why teams don't do it more when you see how many times they get a football. It's like they have 5 players around our 1.
It's going to be this kind of year again, huh?
Well, it's not over yet.
Nope. Freshman Auden Tilley is celebrating his birthday at the game tonight. Fact of the day.
Happy birthday, Autumn?
Auden.
Auden Tilley.
Joey airs one on the far sideline, throws it up, coming back will be Rogers with a grab, and he's got it inside the 20.
Never say never, folks. Lucas. They just brought in Lucas Weinberg to play defense. And they're going to have a false start.
Well, here comes your 215-pounder. I don't think he's cutting weight anymore this year. What do you see? He had to cut about 18 pounds at the end of football season last year to get to wrestling.
I don't think that's going to happen. He's bigger than he's ever been.
Alex Warden placed and medaled at state last year. He's gone from heavyweight. As Lucas trying to get the heavyweight position. We'll see in a few months. Pisaglia is trying to step up. So again, he's going to run, tackle him in bounds. They do. That's huge. Five wide again for Middleton. Still down 2 scores. Throw on short, far side. Guerrero. Can they keep him in? They do keep him in bounds. Clock will stop as they reset the chains. It'll be 1st and goal to go. 43 seconds yet.
This game isn't over.
Well, there's 43 seconds yet.
Exactly. Middleton still battling.
Under pressure. Weinberg's the one chasing him. Throw in the flat near side. Touchdown. Wide open. It's Rogers. Now do you go for 1 to make it a 3-point game, right?
You question, you go for 1. And all of a sudden.
Another onside kick coming. Extra point, low liner, but it crosses the 10-foot crossbar. 35 seconds yet. And we get to do another onside kick. I'm just the broadcaster. And I'm
just the color guy.
I cannot stand onside kicks. The last 2 years.
It's 35 seconds. You get it now, and you got a chance to win this football game.
Oh, absolutely they do.
This is crazy. This game was over.
Clock's never at 0.
I know. And now you're going to see another one. It's almost like what you've seen with the onside kick world. Is like you should. I mean, we joke about it, but how many times has it worked? In the last,
you'd have to go back and count. More than 1 a game.
Well, at least, yeah. Now Pirates need to.
Here we go.
They got one.
1 snap and kneel away.
I remember that from a state championship game. Kind of like this, where Muskego just kept coming back and had a chance.
And DC Everest. And Marquette. And all the games before that.
And now we're huddling up. Boy, now you're looking.
They're putting the starters out there to snap it and kneel it.
Play to Ethan Orlando all of a sudden became a big deal in this game.
Yeah. Middleton's got a timeout left, Mike. Do you dare?
I'm bitching they do.
Timeout is being held. Stevens takes a knee. The Pirates hold on. 39-36.
Well, Chris, let's wrap it up.
We'll take a break, get you home. Scoreboard hit zeros. We'll take a break and wrap this one up when we return. You're listening to Bayport Pirate Football.
Hungry? Check out this deal on the best pizza in Wisconsin.
I love this pizza.
And you'll love getting $5 off any Gallagher's Pizza order of 30 or more. And it's all you can eat at our lunch buffets at any of our 4 locations.
It's time to call Budget Blinds.
Let us help you with your free in-home consultation and free design services for top quality blinds, draperies, and shutters. Top quality blinds installed in a couple hours.
Now that's easy. Call now.
Considering a room update or building your dream home and don't know where to begin? The design team at Mako's will guide you through the selection process and put your mind at ease. Solutions and styles to make you the envy of the neighborhood. Mako's, your premier flooring center. Now that's value.
At Myron Construction, our passionate team members rally together every day to create meaningful connections and capture what truly matters. Within our offices and out on our project sites, Myron's strong culture and core values permeate everything we do and guide our approach to serving our clients, our communities, and each other. Together, we're building excellence.
It's time to zip over to Zesty's for a fresh homemade meal. Zesty burgers are fresh, never frozen, 100% beef, grilled to perfection. Zesty's also serving Wisconsin cheese curds, homemade chicken booyah, and featuring the Chicago-style hot dog. Stay for dessert and try some fresh-made frozen custard and cones. Sundays, shakes, or scrambles. Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill, locally owned and operated for more than 35 years with locations open in Alloway and Howard. Visit Facebook for flavor of the day.
Thanks, Mom! Is there a place for a little empathy in this world? We think so. Welcome to healthcare that's all about caring. Amplify Health. A little empathy changes everything.
Do you have any questions or comments? Get involved with the game. Tweet your questions and send your comments to Bayport Radio on Twitter at Voice of BP.
Tonight's Bayport football broadcast proudly supported by Nicolay National Bank, by Bayport Booster Club, Porker John's Barbecue and Pizza, the Clubhouse Indoor Golf, Camp Ace Hardware, by AD Images, Gallagher's Pizza, by Greg Young Automotive of Abrams, Mako's Floor Covering Center, Northeast Wisconsin Technical College, by Myron Construction, Building Excellence, Budget Blinds of Howard and Crivets, Town Line Pub and Grill, Amplify Health by Bell and Titletown, Sports Medicine Orthopedics, by Zesty's Frozen Custard Grill, the finest frozen custard in town, and by members of the NEW Sports Radio Broadcasters Club.
Angie Sorensen stopping to say hello, principal of Forest Glen. Angie's son's a freshman this year, I think. So, Chris, wrap it up. Bayport a little closer than we thought there at the end. The old onside kick that you love so much. Pirates win 39-36 from Bayport. We'll see you next week.
Next Thursday
at Kimberly
from Papermaker Stadium. Have a wonderful evening, Howard Swamico. You've been listening to Bayport Pirate Football on NEW.